Okay. Yes, I do usually start before the game boots up, but yeah, no, what happened was that it just wasn't capturing Final Fantasy, and I was like, I don't want to. Wait. Oh no. The wrong thing is capturing Final Fantasy. I was so confident. I was confident enough to start stream, and yet... I guess I'll just have to worry about it later. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me at least get this in. So that we don't have the black bars on top and bottom, and then start. Yeah, no, what I was definitely planning to do was get back to main story quest today, but I can't. I have to do the trials first. So yeah, we're gonna do Shadowbringers trials. That's the plan, which should be fun. It'll be my first time. I'll be doing tank as a trial, which will be nice. I'm almost a little bit nervous. I feel like it's a good thing that I did the Omega trials before this Saturday, just because I got to really grind Samurai and remember how to play it. So I'm all warmed up at least. Now I just gotta make sure that I don't completely forget how to play it. Normal raids, yeah. We're gonna be slamming through, I think someone called it the empty, but I don't know if they were referring to something else. That's the plan. So swap back to the Gunbreaker. Let's make sure that we don't have any random credits that I'm forgetting about. We do, so let's see if we can actually finish our set, which I don't think we will be able to, but whatever. What do we need still? We need a gun, but our current version is pretty good. We need boots. Oh, shit. Wait, hang on. Okay. So what do we need real quick before we pop in? A necklace, earrings, and then the sword, and that's it. So my sword's high enough level that I'm kind of just tempted to go for the necklace and the earrings first. Necklace, earrings, and then we just can't afford it, but we'll be able to afford it by the time we do normal raids today. So there we go. And that will bring us up hella high. Nice. Look at you, Deca. Look at your little plate and stuff. I like some of this armor. I don't know. I like it at least better than the machinist armor. The machinist armor is just like... No, not the machinist, the samurai armor. I am going to have to get a new glam before Saturday just because I don't want to do the trials in that glam. Let's do it. I gotta look fashionable. Ah, Deca! Have you seen Rin? She's been looking for you. Wait here, I'll go and get her. Thank you, anxious Crystarium guard. And may you know peace soon, TM. See you in a second then, Bryce. Ooh. Don't worry, you got a couple cutscenes. There you are! The truth is, I need your help. Is your dad okay? Now, hold on, I haven't even told you what it is yet. Yeah, but you're third best girl, so, you know, whatever you need. That's canon, she just coughed. After you defeated Emmett Silk, I sensed a strange concentration of light somewhere far to the south. In the empty, the lands that were once swallowed by the flood. I can't tell what it is, but we have to find out. For all we know, it might even be another light warden. But whatever it may be, I don't intend to stand by and watch. What was I saying again? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thancred, Urianger, and I have a few theories that we plan to test once we find whatever's causing this. The three of us were reluctant to ask for your help, considering everything that you've been through. Thing is, you're the only person who can defeat a Light Warden without becoming one yourself, so we have no choice. While we don't want to jump to conclusions, it would be a good idea to have you there, just in case. So, will you come with us? Yeah, let's do it. I can't help but get nervous about quests in the post-game in Shadowbringers, bringing up Thancred and Urianger while we're actively trying to figure out a way to bring them back to the source. I'm just like, when the timeline is this? Thank you, Dekka. This means a lot. First of all, let's head to the Derrick and Amarang. Thancred and Urianger should have everything ready by now. Alright. I don't know where we're going. Oh, okay, yeah, Amarang, yeah. Let's take a quick skip through the best location in Shadowbringers. And then pop over. I am excited to explore the empty at least. I find it inherently interesting. So anything that tells me more about it, or God, if I get to walk around in it, even if it's in like a base camp situation, I'll be curious. I mean, it looks just like the burn, but still, the burn is interesting. It is a blessing to see thee so hail. Sorry to drag you all the way out here. I have a feeling you missed this place when you see where we're going next, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Scooby. I hope the desert creatures didn't give you too much trouble on the way here. I doubt they posed any sort of challenge to him. Would that I could say the same with confidence about whatever fiend we may find. Whatever fiend may be waiting for us out there. Even if the light that Loreen sensed turned out to be nothing of consequence, the empty is hardly the most welcoming of places. Anything that could survive out there is not to be trifled with. Moreover, it should be reiterated that the light-blasted wasteland poseth as severe a threat as any foe we might face. In any event, we are in agreement that this phenomenon doth warrant investigation. Though, for lack of more precise means of navigation, we must needs rely on Reen's innate abilities to guide us. I have formed several hypotheses. This is not what Orion's voice was when I voiced him before, and I cannot remember what his voice was now. I have formed several hypotheses. What the fuck was it? It was way deeper, wasn't it? I have formed... I can't do a deep voice right there. Hang on a second. Let me just please excuse me for one moment. Would you believe me if I said that I tried so hard to clear my throat that now my throat hurts? I know. Wild. Who could have ever seen that one coming? I am an adult who can be trusted with adult things. Right. I have formed several hypotheses regarding the nature of the light, but speculation is a poor substitute for first-hand observation. Are we riding in that? Is that our ride? There'll be plenty of time for us to talk about it on the way. Is the sky slipper ready, Thancred? Ready to take us wherever we need to go, aye. Back again, too, maybe, if we ask it nicely. What the fuck? Dude, how many houses... Sorry, I can't say how many horsepower. How many chocobo power that thing get? Though the light hath been expunged from Norvant, the ambient ether of the empty is still corrupted. Something, something, something. The flood of light devastated everything in its wake. The soil, the air, the water, all rendered incapable of supporting life. 'Tis due to this imbalance that the empty remaineth utterly inhabitable, even a century thereafter. That's why we're taking every precaution possible. Between the aetherometers are packed and Reen's unique abilities, we should be able to detect and measure any fluctuations in our alignments. According to the Crystarium scouts, a few days out there won't affect us to any noticeable degree, but much longer than that and we risk becoming sin eaters. Since we still don't know how chocobos and Amara will fare in the empty, we opted for a more mechanical mode of transportation. This comes courtesy of the researchers of the Mean, who found it in the Crystal Tower and restored it to working order. Ah, neat! Wait until we're like, this was Wedge's personal ride. It's quite safe, I promise. The person in charge said he'll have parts delivered from the Crystarium should anything break. He seemed quite eager to see what we would bring back from the empty, even though I told him we're not hunting for treasure. I'll introduce you if we have a chance to stop by Mordsuk at some point. Anyway, I think that covers everything. When you're ready to leave, just say the word. Let go! Let go! Where are we going? You know what, I'll see what they have to say real quick. Piloting, navigating, you and Orion J. Who gets the aux cord will be free to enjoy the view and engage in a rousing conversation. By that I mean he can spend the whole time talking to you while you're not in agreement. Thank God, you dick. You lovable, lovable dick. Although floodlight is believed to have been exchanged. Alright, I'm so curious about what exactly this is gonna be, because I have no idea. After Omega was some weird bullshit, I don't know what we're gonna find. Jams, apparently. I feel like this car is a reference to something, just based on the fact that there can be no unique ideas in Final Fantasy anymore. With a name like The Empty, I wasn't expecting much in the way of pleasant scenery, but this is downright depressing. To look on the land swallowed by the flood with mine own eyes, 'tis a chilling sight indeed. Approximately 9/10 of this world are as this, a slate all but wiped clean. Hello! Ah! Shadow Mage Alpha Raid? We love engaging in Twitch chat. What's up, man? Or person? As easy as 1, 2, 3. What's up? Yeah, no, I'm just doing the trials for Shadowbringer. So, some spoilers. Hi, Greg. Thank you. I'm quite the cutie. What's up? Yeah, we're gonna be doing the trials for Shadowbringers in Final Fantasy XIV. Probably like 4 tonight. Alright. We're enough for the Warriors of Darkness and Minfilia. That was me! Oh wait, no. The other Warriors of Darkness. Shit. Lena, are you sure we're heading in the right direction? Yes, I'm certain. There's no telling how far away it is, though. Nothing for it but to keep going, then. You two back there might as well take a nap. I have a feeling we have a good few moms ahead of us. Can you take a nap in plate mail? How comfortable is it? I don't know. I've never worn plate mail. I have a feeling, actually, that it would be, like, if you got padding between you and the metal, though, it might just, like, serve to, like, lock up your armor and let you, like, slouch a lot. I have to say, it's a touch larger than I was expecting. And is it sleeping? Is what sleeping? Oh. Is that fossilized Togekiss? No, it's waking up. I don't like the sound of that. Is it a light warden? No, I don't think so. Instead of being filled with light, it is light. That sounds bad. The first Sin Eater. Oh my god! So we kill this and everything will go back to normal, right? Long have I strived to unravel the mysteries surrounding the flood of light, to discover what set that terrible cataclysm in motion. Every thread led to the same conclusion, the same single point. Or a single being. Of course, it's a Final Fantasy VIII reference. I have reason to believe that the entity we see before us is the first Sin Eater, the instigator of the flood, the very foeman Philia vanquished a century ago. That's probably fine. She gave everything she had, and won. But this abomination could undo her work. Aye, the possibility cannot be denied, though it is oft said that destruction and creation are but two sides of the same coin. Lean, knowest thou of what I speak? The power to shape reality, to bend the laws of nature. For what was once shattered may be forged anew. Oh shit, are we involving the rings of power? Is that where we're going with this? That's all well and good, but don't you think we should give it a name first? You know what? I like where your head's at, Thancred. We have got to give this thing a name. Eden. Oh, shit. Okay, that's why you said Eden. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. You know? Fair fucking play and good timing. Utopia and Fae. A most auspicious title. Now that that's settled, perhaps we should find a spot to set up camp. I even brought a couple of tents on the off chance, but pitching the damn things is something of a fine art. Does anyone fancy helping me? Come on. Papa Thancred, show us how to pitch a tent. I almost said, come on, Daddy Thancred, show us how to pitch a tent, but that would be bad. Alright. Wait, where's Thancred? Exit to Amarang. There's Eden. I was always curious about the... What did they call this place again? The Empty? Just nothing for ages? Yeah. Fair enough. I would have almost assumed that this thing would be on the opposite side of the world, but I guess not if we reached it, at least with some quickness. Alright. Where is Thancred? What the hell? Where did the man go? Is he behind the tents or something, setting them up? No. I'm sorry, this does not matter, but I'm way too curious. Like, where did he go? I guess he's just gone. He'll be in the cutscene, I'm sure, but I'm still surprised. I never realized that putting tents up could be such a bother. Still, I'm glad that we got there in the end. Thancred should be back from scouting the area soon. Once he's here, we can plan our next move. You got it, Chief. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Ghoul Gold and more Soko y'all and Ulmore. What the fuck? Right. Alright. I don't know what exactly we're getting into, but let's do it. I wonder what's taking Thancred so long. He's probably fine. Ah, there he is. What's up, buddy? I always love footsteps in cutscenes because they always start like a foot. They always start the second the character starts moving, and I just find it very funny for like no good reason. Well, that was rather uneventful. Not that I'm complaining. Did you find anything? No, thankfully. There's naught but barren plains in every direction, apart from Eden, obviously. I tried approaching it, but the brute didn't even seem to notice me. I thought it best not to tempt fate, so I withdrew. We should act now before it's fully awake. Meaning what exactly? Yeah, last time I was only able to not become a Sin Eater by, like, basically venting all of my light energy into a dark energy thing. I don't know how this would go if I just absorbed it. When I think about the flood of light, I get the feeling that rather than destroying everything in its path, what it actually did was stop the flow of ether. Of course, that meant all the plants, animals, and people here could no longer survive. They must have crumbled to dust in the years since. But the ether is still here, lying dormant. If Eden is the one that caused it, maybe it can get it flowing again. I don't know for certain, but I think I can use Eden to bring life back to the empty. Well, then you picked a good fucking name for it, didn't you? Now hold on a moment. What makes you think that's even possible? And how do you expect to control that kind of power? Lean's aspirations may not be as preposterous as thou dost surmise. I believe Minfilia halted the flood of light's advance not by destroying Eden, but by silencing it. And in so doing, she hath gifted us an opportunity too precious to waste. Even now the flame of hope burns on. Aye, as Minfilia's successor, it standeth to reason that Lean doth possess the means to exert her will over Eden. But such a monumental task is not to be taken lightly. What sayest thou, Dekka? I would imagine it's easier said than done. I know better than to try to control Lean at this point. Yes, you're probably right, but I have to try. Very well, Lean, you made up your mind? So, how should we go about this? I have an idea. I've been studying it carefully ever since we arrived, and it seems to me that the light is more concentrated at a certain point. I suppose you could call it the core. That giant Talos had a core too. Like a beating heart, it controlled the flow of ether. If Eden's core is the same, perhaps we could use it to restore the etheric balance? What? The theory is certainly sound. I'm sorry, I have to read the theory again to know what the fuck she just said. Okay. Sure. By employing Ethernet shards as beacons, mayhap we could trace the ethereal flow to Eden's core, and in so doing, secure the means to teleport to the very heart of the beast. Wait. Uh-oh, hang on, I need to restart my, audio thing. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry, sometimes my audio interface just decides to delay my audio by like a second. I still don't know what causes it, but it's a pain in the ass, and I have to notice it. So if you ever see my audio just delayed by like a solid second, let me know. It's a pretty easy fix. However, we must needs first have Lean study the entity's interior and chart us a suitable course. Once we have reached our destination, I shall fabricate a means by which you may directly communicate with Eden, and mayhap exert a measure of control over it. You can only do that, Uyanje? All credit is due to a dear friend, a gentle soul long since departed, who imparted to me a wealth of knowledge concerning etherology. Although I am certain she would be all too quick to chastise my methodology. Excuse me for interrupting this trip down memory lane, but I don't imagine that Eden will be too happy about us, rummaging about in its innards, for want of a better term. In all seriousness, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of welcoming party arranged for intruders. Perhaps you would best lead the way, Dekka? It's true that he's the only one who can defeat a Light Warden, but I'd rather not rely on him any more than we have to. Yes, I haven't forgotten what happened when he absorbed too much light. But as Alize said, making promises you have no way of keeping is not a kindness. Now, I wish I could put down warrants myself, but the simple fact is I can't. There's no point in pretending I can. That's why I'm asking Dekka. Then perhaps I could... You already have a job to do, remember? The only reason this plan even has a chance of success is because of your involvement. We need you to concentrate on the task at hand and guide us to the core. Not only that, but you have to keep an eye on Eden itself. If we somehow manage to make it angry, get us out of there. Yeah, I'll fight God again. Are you sure you want to go through with this? For lack of any better plans, this one will have to do. That was Dekka's exact tone, by the way. I won't lay you down. Though we will remain here, Yin and I shall do our utmost to guide thee along the ethereal stream. After thou hast breached the exterior, we shall remain in contact via these link pearls, courtesy of our comrades in the Crystarium. Being relics savaged from the Crystal Tower, I fear they may be somewhat less reliable than those to which thou art accustomed. Well, it's a good thing they set up the fact that the link pearls are going to break nice and early. It's a big bird. I'm sorry, I can't look at that and not think of Togekiss the Pokemon. It's just... like... This is a joke that makes sense to me and only me, but it just looks like a Paradox Togekiss. Oh my god, I googled Togekiss real quick just to get an image of it, and someone made like a weird sort of... What is this? It doesn't matter. Don't get distracted, Will. Let's do it. Alright. The teleportation... And I believe... What? Wait, what did you just say? I believe the probability of irreversible disintegration to be relatively low. Thanks, Urion J. Thanks, buddy. And there's Thancred back there. Hey, man. How did we fit all those... Oh, whatever. Just can't get this bloody thing lit. Must be because the ether stopped flowing, just as Zorine said. Though this plan of Uriandre's actually works, we might have to stop calling this place the Empty. I would be shocked if we did actual, meaningful world plot progression. Alright. Bryce and Elix, tag in. I've been denied. I didn't know the second I did it. There's something up, Bryce. Or are we good to queue up? What are these named anyway? Okay, this is just called Eden's Gate. It all failed me because I was in combat. Oh. So this is just Eden's Gate. Okay. Chill. I don't know exactly what First Sin Eater means in this context, if I'm being honest. I thought that a Sin Eater was just a creature that was like... whose ethereal balance was thrown so out of... What is a Sin Eater? My understanding was that they were like creatures whose ether balance was thrown super out of whack by light. Just full on light all the way. I feel like there's more to it than that, but I'm not able to elucidate. I don't think elucidate is the right word there, but I'm not able to think of the specifics. What is a Sin Eater? I'm not sure I know. They're a creature whose ether was overrun by light, and it feels like I should have more to say than that. I'm very curious. I'm willing to bet, actually, that if I look at the journal and I look at complete main scenario for Shadowbringers, I'm willing to bet that there's some definition of it in here. No, unfortunately, this doesn't look like it actually defines what Sin Eaters are. Maybe in this first quest, I just didn't notice it. I wish there was an encyclopedia, like in Final Fantasy, like a glossary or something. That'd be cool. I'm a little bit scared to Google Sin Eater for a clean definition because I don't really want to run into spoilers. I wonder if there is anything. Great news, Will. Great news. Collection? No. There's one, but it unlocks post Endwalker. Damn it! Why? Man. Shit. Alright, fair fucking enough, I guess. All the more reason to march on to Endwalker, something which I will continue doing when I actually get my Q to pop. How much time do I have before Dawn Trail comes out? Dawn Trail comes out... Cool. Dawn Trail comes out... July 2nd. And if you pre-order it, you get it June 28th. So I have about 10 weeks? About 10 weeks now before Dawn Trail comes out. If I'm doing my math right. Which I certainly am. I did not have an entry for Sin Eater. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I have 10 weeks. Which is more time than I thought I had, actually. For some reason, I thought I only had like 5 weeks. If we have 10 weeks left, that is more than enough time, actually, for me to do raids for Shadowbringers and Endwalker. 10 weeks is plenty of time for me to finish Endwalker and then do the trials for both of those. I'll have to, like, book the trials for Shadowbringers basically as soon as I'm done. But, oh, be careful. Huge amounts of ether rushing the core. Wait, what's that? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Oh, it's got the same big blue gem thingy. Neat. I like its design. Does the other tank have a stance on? The other tank is Bryce. Who's main tanking, Bryce? You didn't turn your stance on yet? It's me. Fuck it, we ball. Gravity, I have to pay attention to attacks. That was a very big hit. How much longer do I have a mitigation up? 5 seconds. Vice and Virtue. Okay, that's just an attack on everyone but me. You asshole! Okay, I'm fine. Eden's Flare, simple enough. Don't have to worry about that. Oh, this is both of the tanks. Huh. Alright, not a very hard-hitting tank buster. How much longer do I have mitigation up? I don't have any mitigation up, actually. Alright, pure light. I don't know what that means, but everyone else is over here. So I feel like I should be. Yep, okay. Well, that was a very long attack. Was that it? It's not... Oh, Delta attack. Okay. Fuck, I just activated my big thing. Dimensional shift. I don't remember what attack that is. Is it close or far? No, that's the party buster. Cure beam is new. Okay. I noticed there's 8 portals. Oh. Should I be doing something here? I don't know. I just noticed Bryce also has their tank stance on, so I will turn mine off. Oh, that is 100% just me not paying attention, but it did no damage, so fuck it. Bryce, turn the tank stance off. Never mind. Tank stance on. I'm good at communicating. I'm so ready for being a tank in some trials. That was a cool attack. Where am I? Where are we? Oh shit! Should I be scared about that? Am I dead? Oh shit! What? Oops. Did I just run to the opposite side of the thing and the, whoops. Okay, well, Bryce is fighting that one, so I gotta take the aggro on this one. I'm not sure what I screwed up there. Oh yeah, the edge of the arena kills you? What the fuck?! What do you mean the edge of the arena kills me? Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Trials, Trials and raids are different, even though they're not different. Neat. Is this a cutscene? Can I skip this? Nope. What's a weird magic 8-ball? Oh, shit. Did I feel like I missed something. Why are we... What the fuck is going on? Did we just get hit with a fucking summon? What the fuck? Okay, the longest goddamn attack in existence. And then I'm gonna turn my tanks off because Bryce has his on. So that's fine. And we are all good. We win. Nobody else hit limit break, so fuck it. I'm limit breaking. I tried to just steal it. You know, in case you die. Oh, that's smart. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting a cutscene, which wasn't even like an active time maneuver, because that's the first time I've been in a boss fight that didn't... Are we in the Matrix? What? Oh, I didn't get my commendation out. Shit. Haylene? Can we talk about that? What? I'm assuming I just shouldn't take the cutscene at all. The cutscene was just like a cool attack, whatever. I'm a little bit surprised still, but cool attack, whatever. I didn't want to see generating a smaller replica of itself to think of me a fraction of its power could manifest such a... Alright. Seems that Thancred's prediction about there being some sort of guardian was right. Thankfully, it was nothing that you couldn't handle. Yeah. Lore dump for me, please? Yeah, I get that the entire boss fight is one big Final Fantasy VIII reference. I did not play Final Fantasy VIII, and I'm in Final Fantasy XIV, so I have questions. Why did everything go fuzzy at the end? What? Is this the type of thing where, like, I ask questions and then someone who's more media literate than I am is like, Will, don't you see the entire thing was a metaphor? Because I feel like I'm confused. I'm glad to say that you haven't absorbed any light either. So far, so good. Now that the way is clear, the Ethernet shards can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? And I watch Lean disintegrate and die. It was a joke that I started saying before she literally disintegrated out of existence, but it's fine. If you look at me in the eyes and you tell me that Omega destroyed the world, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I want to touch it. Let me touch it. It's shiny. Why do I feel the sudden need to replay Halo 1? Something I already did this weekend, wasn't it? Once J has activated the device, it's my turn. Cool. Determination. I don't fucking know. This is only the first of 12 trials, so no lore dump for you yet. I'm sad. The time hath come, Marine. Alright, don't disintegrate. Watch over me, Minfilia. Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now, not when I'm so close. Well, Urianjay's dead. Why is it always Urianjay? I'm unharmed, but what of Reen? Show me Reen's eyes. Oh. No, you listen to me! Behold the power of 2 hands! Reen, be careful! Yeah, Reen, you don't want to go too far on trying to control the first... I should make popcorn. No, I shouldn't have any more food tonight. But remind me next time I boot up Final Fantasy 14 to make some popcorn. I've had some Boy Scout popcorn for like the last like month or two, and I've just never made it. She needs to use her feet too. Wait, what the fuck? Oh! We are actually not in a Togekiss. We're in Pokemon Ultra Beast Poison type. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Naganadel. No, that's not quite right. Whatever. Fine, fine. It's not a Pokemon. It's not a Pokemon. Fine. Even I can admit when something is not Pokemon related. Have you tried hit RPG series Pokemon? There's a free trial if you believe in piracy. It worked. I'm in control now, I think. That was the wrong cadence border. Although I'm now linked to Eden, I still need to figure out how to give it commands. Pray tell, what caused it to convulse so violently? It must have been when Eden rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Even now, thou art... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, what do you mean we're in the air? It's not like we... Reen, what's going on? Above us! Something's coming this way! An enemy! But how does that... could it be a Sin Eater? I can't see them clearly, but... no, that's impossible. What is it? They're inside, too. Lots of them trying to reach the core. If I had guessed, huh? If I'd known they were coming, I would have tied the place up. Japes are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem. What are you talking about? His jokes kill. Is this Grin shit-eating enough right now? In that case, I suggest that you and I deal with the ones who've already inside. Indeka can welcome our airborne adversary. Lean, find out if Eden has any defenses we can make use of. Preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemy. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the ether currents to send you wherever you need to go. That's my goal. Alright everyone, we got work to do. An anemone. From what I can tell, Eden is able to form simple structures by redirecting ether, so I'll try to give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head for that portal over there. You got it, Chief. You're a chief now. Sid's fucking dead. Neat. I'm a little bit nervous about the trial names being Eden's Gate when we are very definitely at, like, we're already in Eden. We should be past the gate. No, I know. Wait, names, sorry. Yes, of course, my bad. Yes, I'm gonna be pedantic about this. You are right. Wait, was the first one called a Resurrection? I'm gonna read this while I'm doing this. Registration withdrawn. Oh, what happened? Did something happen? Did someone back out? Giving Bryce a second, I guess. Apologies, job change didn't take. Okay, there we go. That's all right. I got some lore to read. After the wake of the flood known as the Empty, there you encounter the immense and enigmatic Eden, the very first Sin Eater and the progenitor of the destruction that all but consumed the world. Rather than seeking to end the start once and for all, Eden hopes to use this limitless power to destroy the ethereal balance of the Empty and breathe life into the planet. However, she must first gain control of Eden's core, which is likely to have countermeasures for repelling intruders. Having finally overcome Eden and battle wills, Eden is now in control of the enormous Sin Eater, which now drifts high above the Empty. Your celebration is short-lived, however, as Eden detects the presence of unknown enemies making their way towards Eden's core. While Thank and New Unchained rush to intercept a swarm of foes approaching from the inside, you head to the upper reaches to face the threat from the above. Oh, it's even called the Halo. Sorry, this whole thing just makes me so nostalgic for Assault on the Control Room, since, again, I basically just played it this weekend. I'm in a Halo 1 point of mood. And, like, this is, like, the same, like, purple holograms that Halo 1 has. Hi! Hello! I'm sorry, but seeing, like, first-time chat from someone called Newcomer is very funny to me. I was just like, fuck, they sure are. It's very reminiscent of the Halo control room, yes. Thank you. See, we even have the halos. Well, hopefully we don't have the halos. Do I recognize these symbols? Are they different on each corner? They are not different on each corner. Though they are different front, back. Should I recognize that? I feel like I should recognize this. It's definitely a sigil of some, like, civilization or something. Which one, I don't know, but... Well, what do I know about Eden? I know that's a Sin Eater. What do I know about the first? I know that it's the same but different from our world, so I can't just map this on to anything I've seen before. I see Eden with my eyes, yes. Yeah, should be. Is this Eden, everyone? Am I playing Eden right now? I'm not sure. This could still be Omega. I can't dismiss the possibility. Mayhaps. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should recognize... Okay. So the usual subjects are out. Suspects are out because we know that the flood of light was caused before our interaction with the world at all. Because we know that the Warriors of Light in this world destroyed some dark creature, and then the world started to become overwhelmed with light. That was part of the ending of Heavensward. You know what? Let's check our notes. It's almost as if I wrote this down. Hopefully I wrote this down. I don't know if I did. I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. I should be writing this down, what we're doing. Is this important enough that I should be writing it down? Considering what, considering that I was told to do this before I do 5.2, I almost feel like yes. Let's see. Heavensward notes. Let's see. Hopefully I wrote this down. Oh. Sorry. Alright, hopefully I wrote this down as part of this. Consumed by darkness, not the void. Oh, hey, I did actually write that down in Heavensward. Funny. Gave the lives between worlds, went together. Previous Warrior of Light destroyed Ascians in their world. Light is now destroying it. That's not something I was expecting. That, I assume, was something I wrote down incorrectly. Defeated Shadowkeeper, Flood of Light happened. Oops. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know who Shadowkeeper is, and to be fair, I guess I'm not going to know. No, unfortunately, I don't get it. If I ever do a New Game Plus of this game, first off, it would probably take me like another like 100 or 200 hours, which is fucking terrifying in and of the face of it. But second off, it would be very fun to go through all my old notes and be like, this is completely wrong. That's from the very start of Shadowbringers, the kids' book recent history bit. Then the flavor hat. Oh. Huh. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to start taking notes for, oh, my notebook is, hang on my couch. Make sure I have that if I'm gonna need it. Antithesis Manifest, Voidwalker. Oh, wait, that sounds familiar. Why does Voidwalker sound shadow something? That feels familiar. Other tank has not turned on their thing. Oh, Vice is the other tank, aren't they? Cool. Did I just eat a hit by doing what I was doing? I'm not sure. I should probably turn on the mitigation. And I chose the worst time to do that. Are they gonna explode? Nope, we're fine. Almost long on my mitigation. 2 seconds. There we go. 15 seconds on the mitigation, keep the damage up. Make it so that the thing does less damage to all of us. There. Why is everybody ticking? Oh! Which is gonna happen first? The bomb or... Okay. Who is ticking? Who is ticking? Okay, I was pretty sure we were all supposed to move. And none of us did. Which made me not want to move. But I'm pretty sure we were supposed to, like, not stay next to each other for that. I don't know, I just feel like it. I don't think you're supposed to be next to us while you're ticking. Okay. Did I move before that actually hit? Do we have to stay here? No one else is moving, so I'm scared to move. Owie! I just don't feel like we're supposed to take that. Call me old-fashioned. Oh, cool. Why does that hand look familiar? Does that hand look familiar to anybody else? And someone walked off. Whoops. Well, if it wasn't going to be them, it was going to be me. I don't know why this all just seems vaguely familiar in a way I'm not able to place. I think I panicked and... Nope, I was supposed to do that. Uh-oh. Could someone who's not... Okay. Am I supposed to go... You know what? It's too late. Alright. I can't help but feel like I'm still fucking something up here. Oh, fuck. Am I gonna die? Fourth! Oh my god! I don't know if I activated Super Blight at the best time or the worst time, but it was one of those two options. I seem to be frozen in time. That's bad. I think it's cool that it froze me in my attack animation, though. I fucked up somehow. Bryce, you might have to take aggro. I have 2 stacks of doom, and I'm sorry, buddy. But I really need you to take aggro, and I really hope you take the hint. Are we supposed to stand in these, or... Oh, shit! No, you are not supposed to stand in those. Quick heads up. Just a note to any of you who might attempt this raid. Do not stand in those. Or I just really fucked up my timing as to when to choose to do that. Well, it's a good thing I gave Bryce aggro. Whether or not they wanted it is another... Bryce does not have their aggro thing actually up. Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. This is why I'm not a tank main. I really hope a DPS main uses their fucking limit break though, so that we can not have to do this fight much longer. I am scared. There's someone. Thankfully, an actual tank main is taking over for the end of the fight, and we should have a clean finish here. You know, pending disaster. Oh, I can stand in one of those things now. Yay, I'm helping. Okay. Whoops, I did shirk to you in the middle of that fight twice, so I hope that wasn't a complete panic moment. Wait, was that an... But there was an actual human on top of that. It wasn't just a Sin Eater. Yeah, wait, who's attacking us? I avoid using teleports whenever possible. Your bravery is commendable. I will agree on that. And then hopefully pass on everything else. I have thoughts. You did fine. Alright. Thank you. Someone else is probably gonna need it. Let me thumb up the healer and then go through the cutscenes. The DPS were killing us bad. It wasn't my fault. I love that. For me. Who are you? Oh, hey, what's up? Tekka. Thank goodness you're unharmed. We came as soon as we took care of our unwanted guests. They were a stubborn bunch and quite unlike anything I've ever seen in the first. No, I won't let you. Hey! I like your armor. Damn the light. Damn you all. Can we chill? Who are you? What do you want? Why am I here? What is happening? Damn, they really had a panic attack about their life choices and died. Fuck, I guess I've done 50% of that, so fair play. The glam is cool, though. She's alive, but there's something strange about her either. She didn't seem too pleased with Irene taking control of Eden, which may be what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. Well, Urianger is a guess. 'Tis plain she is not a Sin Eater. Not even part as Vothray was. Yet this knowledge does little to assuage my fears, for she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There's no telling what will happen when she does, but I'll make it clear that we mean her no harm. Well, no further harm, at least. We did get a limit break at the end, very shortly after I said someone do a limit break. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's like the reaching the core was her aim for the offset, so I'll take her to the camp. Alright, buddy. Have fun. Try not to seduce her, even accident. Did he just jump? Now that things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening my link to Eden. Okay, buddy. Don't become a light warden. My little god, my. Alright, Damn, y'all are pissed at those DPS. I'm just like, whew, we made it through the fight. And everyone else, and Elix and Bryce were like, God damn it, we made it through the fight. Right. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I caught a glimpse of your bow. That power, I've never seen anything like it. What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of... Do you mind? Of... Who the fuck was that? Was that just some random, or they just walked up and then ran away? Who the fuck was that? What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality. The creation of a rift through which void scent may enter. Well, that's a pretty heavy clue, isn't it? But pray tell, Reen, didst thou make any other observations? I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl or her servants. I can't really explain how, but she reminded me of them itself. Though I think it unlikely that she an Ascian, she may yet be thrall to Zodiark. Maybe we'll be able to find something out when she's woken up. In the meantime, I'll try to improve my control over Eden. Seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was at the beginning. And that's not all, I've made an exciting discovery. I found out where the cafeteria is. Alright, notes. What do I take in terms of notes here? So I'm probably going to be able to fit all my notes on this in one sort of page, so I'm going to format it in my notebook like I do on my actual notes before I continue. So Eden, so it was Reen, Urianger, Thancred, and I. They're the first Sin Eater. I guess I can just order this in terms of the raids, basically. So what was that first group called? Eden's Gate. So we had Resurrection, which was just gaining control of the control room. We had Descent, which was question mark attacked Eden. And I think that's about it for right now. Me, Reen, Urianger, and Thancred walked up to Eden. We found out it was the first Sin Eater. Then we had a Resurrection Descent. I feel like we're not really missing anything here. Oh, yeah. Reen wants to use it to restore balance to the planet. So, restore. You know what? I'm going to keep that as part of the Eden's Gate thing. So, restore balance question mark. And then we can go to the next cutscene. Alright. We'll see if we can queue up for the next raid before y'all stop yelling at the DPS. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning. And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? I understand how Eden's power works, and therefore the true nature of the flood of light. Yes, it affected the balance of all the ether in the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales. And to tip them back again. That's pretty important. I should probably write that down. Stopped ether flow in the empty. That's what Eden does. It controls the balance of ether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to the other. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but if I can harness its power, I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. Yeah, I hate it when I'm handed a new project without any documentation. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good. Thou need not bear this burden alone, Reen, nor should thou. 'Tis no simple matter of awakening that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony, without which life cannot prosper. So what should we do? A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it would require further discussion. For the time being, let's return to the camp. 'Twould be remiss of us not to involve Thancred. If Vaughn stacks bad, then white cheese puffs? True! I got a bag of Cheetos Puffs to eat for, like, a side for dinner for, like, the last couple of days for the first time in basically forever. And, man, I forgot how good Cheetos Puffs are. I've been eating them, like, I've been eating bratwurst and Cheetos Puffs, and I've been an unhealthy little fucking gremlin, but I've been having a great time. Yes, I can feel my arteries clogging up, but I'm happy. My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Urianger, before you go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Eden and realign the ether of the empty, right? In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies will be better spent revitalizing each element in order, that we may set in motion a more widespread transformation. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient ether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Then, we rebalance the ether and return to the land, whereupon it shall be borne on ethereal currents to the farthest reaches of the empty. But what's to prevent that element from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort? It must needs be contained. The question is, how? Dekka, indulge me a moment, if thou wouldst. Pray, imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What dost thou see in thy mind's eye? I see the fucking little elemental bastards that everyone mistakes as ether currents. Moogles? Mayhap thou art afeared to utter the fateful word. For to even speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Wait, hang on, back the fuck up. What? A corporeal... Uh-oh. Though invite it we must. As the ether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning, as Master Louis Soir once did on the fields of Cartano. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thy memories will shape the ether into a deiform entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion. So, defeated, in other words, but is that even possible? What? I'm cool as shit. I break my fast on primals. Sure. Wait, were there Moogles somewhere in the first? I don't think we saw them as part of the main story, did we? We must. Did we? I don't know if we have. Lest thou forget, 'twill be no more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Deca. As do I, although it might help to have some idea of what you will be up against. Have you decided which element to tackle first? Fire! Fire! Oh. I propose water, the source of all life. As for the location, an area to the west of Norvrant was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water. Yes, that seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go. And I shall prepare for the summoning. Don't we need, like, crystals? I guess Eden acts as the crystals we need, basically. Thancred, wouldst thou keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayest have need to restrain her. Someone's gotta do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here, twiddling my thumbs. What ho, good nutter? Pardon? Still, I must say I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Urianger's madcap schemes. Though, come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imaginations, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you fought in the past? Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck! That does look sick. I'm gonna give it credit. If Reen ends up mounted on its head, though, like whatever the fuck that thing was in the first fight, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Also, Clan Nutsy is a Final Fantasy Tactics reference, which is what a deep cut. I feel like I don't know how it's relevant to the current conversation. Alright, we're fighting Leviathan 2. Let's go. Oh shit, sorry, that was actual dialogue. Moogles. Moogles don't nut. They don't know what sex is. If you say a single word about the palm on top of their head, I will... no, it's my fault now. Okay. Alright, this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water aspected ether. The rest is up to you, Deca. Shadowbringers hunt NPC is a Moogle named Nutsy, who is probably the most bloodthirsty Moogle in Final Fantasy XIV. Neat. Memories of Leviathan come flooding back. Well, this is neat. I like this. Wait, how many elements are there? There's... hang on, I have this written down in my notes. I want to make sure I want to see if I can get the correct answer myself, so I'm not looking at chat. I want to make sure I've got this. Oh, that's weird. I could have sworn I would have written this down as part of, Aetherology. No, apparently not. Maybe... I've definitely written this down. When did I write it down is the question I have to ask myself now. Oh, thank God. In Heaven's Word. Okay. So if I'm not being stupid, ice, earth, lightning, air, water, fire, light, and dark. So I think there's 8 elements, right? Technically, there's 6 elements, and then light and dark aren't really... Wind, not air. Oh, okay. Well. Wait. The... You can apologize. Anyway. Chill. So the light and dark are combined. Yeah, umbral and astral energy, which is flipped. Which is why I was really confused, actually. Let me make sure I'm not missing this. I could have sworn I wrote it down as part of aetherology. I'm almost surprised to see it's not in my notes. Aether core, they by Alphino. Maybe I wrote it down as part of the Il Meg. No, I just didn't write it down. Huh. I'm surprised. I could have sworn I would have written that down. I'm almost disappointed in myself. I didn't write it down. Maybe I just decided not to. I was probably in a mood that day. Hang on, I need to test something. Okay, thank God. The Final Fantasy XIV source in my OBS is working again. It wasn't working when we started stream. That's why the screen went black for a second there. It was just because I was turning it on and off again to make sure it was working. Okay. Right. Ready, check. Nope. Vice is in combat. Fair credit to you, Evie. Like, sorry, I just got like blind. It's not even anything I'm not used to reading. I have plenty of friends who say that type of thing. I don't know why I'm just so blindsided seeing it in Twitch chat. Probably because it's Twitch chat. Alright. Chill. Do you allow snipers? I feel like we actively encourage it. So yeah, no. Anyone who wants to join and make stream, who wants to join and actually deal with boss mechanics, yeah. Should I be expecting people? I can run back at least while we're queuing up. I'm in Diabolos and Crystal. I'll go sit next to the main core in the Crystarium. And if anyone shows up while we're queuing up, then I'll add you as a friend and I'll tag you in for the next one if we just don't do anything. Oh wait, I'm forgetting I have this. That is a great glam on that cat. That is a good glam. I swear I'm gonna... Did I just accidentally run past someone? CC, I sit. Oh, Mio, what's up? Alright. Apollo... Oh, I didn't realize that inviting someone to the party would do that, but I guess that makes sense. Thanks, buddy. I feel very, very pretty. We'll give people a minute. Is Yen Sid someone that I should be expecting? Hi, that me. Hi, Evie. What's up? That my cat girl? Hang on. That's a nice glam. I feel like I recognize that dress. I'm not sure if I'm where, though. Ooh, I love the tights, though, under it. Like the tights with the dress. Ooh, it works very well. Nice. I love looking at other people's glams. They're usually much, much cooler than mine. Let me go fill up some water real quick while I give everyone a second. Be back in 2 seconds. Sorry. Hello. I am... Sorry, I was setting my alarm for tomorrow morning because I was like, yeah, I might as well do that. I feel very sparkly. I assume Aaron is someone. I don't know. Are we there in about 30 seconds? Hell yeah. God, we're going to get a full-on, Can I assume Aaron is somebody? Aaron, okay. Elix is here, Yin is here. Alright, we'll tag in Toucans. And then I'm pretty sure no one else is yelling. I don't have to wait for Toucans, do I? I'm friends with Toucans. I can remember who Toucans is. Wait, Toucans is... Skya? Fuck! I always think everyone, no matter who I see, I think it's Skya, except I'm sure that Atmaz, I always say, is the wrong person. Alexius. Damn it. You said it was Lex last night. Oh man, Toucans doesn't even have a green name on Twitch. I don't even have an excuse. Alexius. Not online yet. Oh no, yes online. Alright. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Ready, check! We have all... Yeah, everyone's good on the classes that they're set out right now. I will say, oh no, we might have a problem because we have 3 tanks. I unfortunately can't switch off because I only have tank. So, Bryce or Toucans will have to swap and then say in the thing that you're swapping. Toucans is swapping? Toucans is swapping. Okay. I'm just saying, we could take him with 3 gunbreakers. That's basically a DPS. We just have extra priority, you know? Sometimes a family is a tank, and their adopted daughter who's also, you know, the descendant of God. Yeah. Can I assume that you swapped over Toucans? I assume the thing is lying to me. Oh yeah, I can check, can't I? This is for my benefit as much as anything else. In the party members, Toucans is a Reaper. Okay, cool. Alright, queuing up. Let's do it. I don't even have a pretty dance. I think I seriously am going to change Dekka into a woman at some point just for the glams. I'm still mad about how good female glams are compared to male glams in like every single game. Is it just because I'm straight? Maybe? But I swear that female fashion is just in general a lot better than male fashion. You know, now I'm sad because I was thinking about like, my mind just turned to the Met Gala and I was remembering how much Chadwick Boseman fucking killed it. Whenever he went to a Met Gala. And now I'm sad. You need to do the Mandeville quest for the dance? Oh, wait, you can actually cool dance? Damn it. I missed my chance. Now I'm sad about Chadwick Boseman. I know. I lay this curse upon you. I think it's incredibly funny, though, that we have 7 people in a party and we still have waited a minute in queue. Like, damn. Remember last night when I was waiting in queue for the tank trial for like 20 minutes? Odds on Will going through the floor? What the fuck do you mean Will going through the floor? Also, this doesn't look like the empty. I mean, I know we're not in the empty where they said where we are, but I was expecting it to like still look like it was full of sand, but I guess not. I guess all the water ether's around, so it makes sense. Alright, well, mine. Alright, watch for attacks. 5 seconds left on the whip current. Oh, that sounds bad. Oh, it's just a tank buster. What's the worst that could blow me up? I am so sorry! Oh no! Did that hit someone? I was like, what's the worst that could blow me up? The worst that could happen is that someone who isn't me could blow up. You know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter where I stand, does it? I'm gonna go stand over in this corner. I don't know if that person got rescued or not, but I swear I saw them just like disappear off the face of the planet when that thing landed. Oh, I had the wrong button. Oh, no. Stay over here. Oh, shit, mitigation! I did not. Well, it's fine. I am remembering all of my things very well. Should I be worried about that? Is that good? I guess that's good. Well, good luck, everybody who isn't... Whee! They didn't even get knocked off. They're fine. Oh, I should not be standing in front of that, should I? Yep. Oh! I'm sorry, did I run away right before it actually ended up hitting it? It's very possible. God, this thing still has a lot of health left. Tsunami? I don't see anything. Okay, no, it's just all of us. That's fine. Also, I like that it's... Uh-oh. Do I want to be... Okay, this seems like a good spot because everyone will be pushed. Yeah, that's cute. Wait, that's a sick attack, actually. Like, one person is the source of the push away. That's really cute. Okay, I'll just stay here. Oh. Okay, that didn't do enough damage. That shouldn't matter. Okay. Yeah, my DPS might have slacked in the middle of all that because I was busy panicking trying to figure out what to do. I think there was probably a group thing there and I just didn't see it. I'm doing my best. I'm sorry, I mean... Maelstrom! But that's me. Should I be worried about the 3... Should I not be in this? I should not be in that, should I? Uh-oh. Okay, I see the blue portal. Do we not want to stand in those? We don't want to stand in those. Got it. Okay. I feel like I missed another group thing. Oh, tank buster. Yep, nope, that's a stack of vulnerability. Which no matter what, just means that I fucked up. I see the water puddle. Stand next to that, I guess is what we're supposed to do. makes sense. Undersea Quake, they're just attacking the middle. That was not as far out as I thought it was. Did someone just get rescued off the edge, or did they jump off the edge? No, only Bryce is on the other side, so... Alright, it's fine. It's dead. Probably. Tidal Roar is just nothing. Okay, that's what I kept seeing before that I kept thinking was the group tank buster. I was doing it again. Well, heal check. There we go. It's dead. I was not paying attention at all, and it's fine. This DPS is gonna get bombarded with 7 commendations. Hell yeah. Remember when Thancred said pick something easy? Well, I was gonna say nobody died. Several people died. No one stayed dead. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I hope the DPS is still here so I can give them the accommodation, though. No, damn it. I will agree on that and pass on everything else. I don't particularly care about getting the music, but if I get it, then chill. Those are letters and numbers, yeah. Hopefully that wasn't a, Wait, unable to can't. Okay, yeah, no, someone else will be. Whatever, let's go. Fat fingering super blind. I was wondering about that. Right. So, that worked, right? 100%? All the way. That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? Kind of. Oh, not quite the same then. But why is that? The Leviathan of the Source was summoned by the Sahagin, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deiform entity the deiform entity that we brought into existence differed on a fundamental level, though it was no less formidable. The manifestation relied upon Dekka's experiences of Leviathan, and may have been influenced by recollections of other water-aspected beings, leading to further discrepancies. Memories brought to life. Oh man, did we get to fight Minfilia? But I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Say we learned Dekka's head trauma has affected his memories. I mean, it's fine. How goes it? I killed it! Was there ever any doubt? If you finish slaying your primal or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you ought to see. Healers adjust. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What could that be? Evidently, our only recourse is to return to our base of operations forthwith. Maybe the sand turned blue. I don't know. We can't see outside, so I don't even have a real good idea of where we are right now. We're northwest of Norvrant. I know that much. I can't keep getting just direct hit stuff, whatever. Maybe it keeps me alive as a tank. Well, then you're in good hands. Hey, Thancred, what's up, buddy? Why does this look like a voiced cutscene? Trials don't get voiced cutscenes. Okay, that was really hopeful. Dekka, look! I can't. The cam was facing the wrong way. Oh, shit! Hey, that worked! What? By the 12's good grace, 'tis a marvel to behold. I never thought a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burner's not too much for you, Dekka. Yeah. Clank. I just really wish there was a sound effect every time I did this motion. Just like a big, like, clank of the plate mail smashing together. Neat. Well. Cool. Wait. We do fire next, we come back and just everything's on fire. And we're like, isn't it pretty? Alright, right. I think this proves that the water aspected ether is no longer lying dormant. So, which element shall we realign next, Urianger? I propose Earth. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-giving energy, the empty shall become capable of summoning forth the growth of flora. Imagine that. Forests in the empty. But before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing. Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir even when I took her helmet off. I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, but I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal, not all like your usual void scent. I'd say she's around the same age as you, Reen, perhaps a little older. Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate at the task at hand. As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait here wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to face the next opponent. Must be a strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, wish you luck. Bye. If all goes well, he won't be waiting for too long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. Okay, I should write down the name of... Hang on. Sorry, I forgot to write down. So this is an inundation that we just did. It was resurrection, and then descent, and then inundation, which was water, and memories of Leviathan. And where we decide to summon primals to disperse ether. Cool. That's, you know, I'm okay with that. It feels almost like that should be long in some way, but it makes sense to me, at least. Never ever let me say that I don't complain at the first possible chance whenever there's some Final Fantasy lore I don't understand. But this makes sense. And yeah, there can be other people here. That random Lalafell that ran up to me in a cutscene wasn't just like there all of a sudden. Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I should ask. Where are we going? Good question. I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Norvrant, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the Earth-aspected primal we wish to invoke, what could be a more fitting choice than Titan? I don't think I've heard of that one. What's it like? Oh god, the landslides! The landslides! Seems like you had a rather traumatic experience. Oh boy! Remember when we did the ARR Extreme Trials and everything was super easy? Except for one of them? Oh boy! But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that Deco remembers, yes? What's up, Ice? Aye, which would be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagems if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience will avail thee naught, I fear. You didn't even play when Titan's landslides were permadeath for the whole attempt? I feel like I'm misremembering which attack landslide is. Which attack is landslide? Alright. Alright, Deca. Once you're ready, we'll be on our way. The one that blasts you off the side of the arena. Is that the same attack that blows off a chunk of the arena? No. Is that... whatever. It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Deca? Just the big push. Yeah, I apparently don't remember, but whatever. It's Titan. I just remember Titan as a healer check, so I hope that y'all are ready. Like, what was the name of the thing? Let me do a ready check. Alright, here we go. Someone's in combat. Sepulture. You're saying you're ready? Okay, cool. They changed that fall off mechanic in like 5.45 or something. Wow, so late. Just trying to remember how to shoot guns. Turns out it's easy. Alright. Waiting on Yen Sid. Do another ready check. Yeah, we got Yen Sid in our party, obviously. Weren't you paying attention? The door to darkness? Excuse you? I'm thinking of Kate Sith. I was like, how is Kate Sith? Disney! Yes! Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Is their name even Yen Sid in this? Yeah, they are. Okay. Okay. I named her Yen Sid after Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Cool. For some reason, I was just thinking of Kate Sith. I don't know. They're not remotely similar. I saw Yen Sid and was just picturing Kate Sith for like no good reason. You don't even interact with Kate Sith very much in this game, do you? Why do they look like a Yu-Gi-Oh card? Not even one of the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is one of the new ones. Alright, Bryce, I'm waiting to see if you want to take a turn at main tank. I'll give it 5 seconds. And Bryce didn't immediately stab it, so I guess here we go. I don't mind doing main tank, but I just want to give you a chance if you want it. Because, you know, you're the one helping me queue up. Should I be worried about that? It's apparently fine. Oh shit. This music just makes me want to replay, oh boy, is it hide behind the red rock? But okay. Yep, okay, exactly what I assumed. Is it just me, or is my health going down, like, pretty fast? Oh. Okay, I almost understood what I was doing. I got really close to understanding what I was doing. Nope, okay. Oh, okay. What? Okay, I realize now what happened, but it definitely looked like you just yoinked me into that attack to get pushed off. You did just a second too late. But I get it now. I have understanding. Alright, good news. Bryce is the main tank now. Wait, it said bomb boulders, but these aren't blowing up yet. Oh! Well, everyone's standing over here, so... Oh, fair enough. Okay, stand... Wait. No, this looks different. Okay, everyone's standing here now. I guess that... Okay, I just don't understand how this attack works. Uh-oh. That's fine. Oh, fuck, I had the wrong button. I had the wrong button twice. I'm a mess. Did I just get hit with a vulnerability up there? No, it's fine. Voice of the land. That's... Okay, that's just a party-wide, whatever. Enough. Crumbling down. That is... Makes sense. I'm not standing in the spot I want to be standing in, am I? I'm sure it's fine. Okay, now I need to see where he strikes and then stand behind. So here. I did it! See, I can learn as long as you give me a, you know, a couple times to die first. Okay, so this one, don't stand in front of him. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, he's still in the cars, though. Is he just going to do it again? Yep. Nope, I moved too early. Good play. He's doing it again. This cheeky bastard. Wait! Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, my. So is this the one where we stand in front of him? No, he's just reverting back to his normal form. Okay. Bomb boulders. Okay, this is just avoid the stuff. See? I am learning by technicality more than anything else, but I am learning. Okay, I'm not paying attention, actually. There we go. Easy. See? Not so bad. Ah! What is this berry clip?
That's this. Does it have like
On a penis.
kind of shit on it? Yeah. Because of course it's a wizard tower. And then this has.
So they go there to like basically debrief.
This has Yen Sid. I'll grab a picture.
Ooh.
Generic wizard.
Neat.
Flip it. Flip it horizontally, so it's backwards.
Oh, okay.
because
So that's Disney.
and
That's the
ESC.
Fucking fantastic. Alright. Neat. I have a child. It's all mine now. I also got a Palico at some point. Huh. My inventory remains a mess, and I'm going to have to clean stuff out still. But I'll figure it out at some point. That's just a random crafting thing. That's whatever that is. Chill. Alright, it's not too bad. Right, sorry. Anyway, I'm about. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in. Yay. He said the puissance thing again. I remember Googling that. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, he was a lot more agile than I was expecting. I wonder, was the Titan of your world a tough opponent too? If I put 1 foot wrong, I would have fallen to my doom. What an asshole. This is some comic joke poster on Jay. Think back on Titan. What was he like? Big, stone, 4 wheels? I believed it was 4 wheels. Yeah, sure, fuck it. So all it would have taken is a momentary lapse of concentration. I don't like the sound of that. But more importantly, you've defeated another elemental being, which means we're a step closer to reclaiming the empty. Can't wait to see how much of a difference we made this time. Yeah. Extra determination. We got this. Oh, and we finished the first 4 things. We're on good pace. I'll probably play for like another... How long have I been streaming? Yeah, I'll probably do another like 30 minutes or something. Oh, hey, it's red now. And also there's snow. Oh. Not snow. Okay. Did we really do all of this? It would appear that balance has returned to the element of Earth. And yet, the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange indeed. Yeah, especially considering that we didn't do it here. Did we do something wrong? Though this fall is short of the outcome I had envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is the result of an intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that similar locations in the empty have undergone comparable alterations. I don't know why I was expecting someone to kick Urianger off the edge into the water just then. Then the ether will spread out from the rest of these points to cover the rest of... Well, she gonna die. Lean. Mean? It's just what he deserves. We're growing a new crystal tower. It's a baby crystal tower. Wait, is... I'm sure she's fine. Alright. Mean to him. Have you met him? It's not like he doesn't like to be bullied. You remember Moonbreeder, right? It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. Nay, Thancred hath the right of it. 'Twould be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fussing. I mean, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. What? Though the elements of water and earth have been restored, continued exposure to the empty stagnant ether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I have been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. Thancred gets to kick him off the cliff as a treat. Yay. I should probably get away from the empty and rest a while. See, she's not just a dumb kid. She's our kid. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I shall remain here. The restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. Uyanje, why are you such a man of unnecessary secrets? Like, I get it. They wanted some excuse so that, like, they didn't have... No one in the main story quest was like, why aren't we talking about the empty with people right now? But, like... Bro, what the fuck? You have their best interest at heart, I'm sure. But to be perfectly honest, I prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. Why? Why? For what fucking end? Every time with this asshole. I don't know how to describe this. Why is Uyanje the type of dude that, like, won't tell you that he's going to the postal office because he doesn't want you to be worried and try to help him deliver a package? It's like, man, you disappeared from the house for like 3 hours. You don't have a phone because, oh, the ancients did not believe in this technology. Like, come on, what? Uyanje, the kind of guy who hides a zombie bite, that's a way better thing. To not spoil players who haven't done the raid series. True, what could be a more noble cause? We'll need to have our associates from the Crystarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Deku could go on ahead and have a word with them in Mordsuk, we'll catch up with you once Uyanje is finished whatever it is he needs to do. What about the girl we have knocked out next to us? Perhaps thou too shouldst accompany her on the return journey. I dare say she would be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the first forever. The time will come for Rina and I to part ways and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Uyanje. I can see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Rina is possessed of a natural affinity for aetherology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. Natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like thee, she's predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. The boys are fighting! Says the master keeping his card close to his chest. Anyway, Dega, you better take the sky slipper with Rain. It's true that she's been through a lot recently, but so have you. We'll need you ready for the challenges that lie ahead, so go on and get some rest. We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Amarang. Yeah, of course. She really doesn't take after me at all. Yeah, I also knows that line. Come on, man. Yeah, what about the you know, the girl who got knocked out? We didn't talk about her at all there, but very curious about what's gonna happen. Right. Hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. Nope. Wait, who's driving? Well, if you say so. I probably shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary, though. So, do you want to take first shift piloting, or shall I? Did Thancred teach you how to drive, buddy? Whew, I'm glad I had you to keep me company. I've no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. And now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. That's such a good emote. That's new, isn't it? Oh, that's such a shit-eating grin. Oh, Reb's art is so good. But before that, I was hoping I could have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. This might not be the best place for it, though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry. All Melvins are good Melvins. You could pat the Melvin! Aw. Hey, it's where your mom died. When I first spoke to Thancred and Urianger about what I'd sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know I made the right choice. And if I'd given in to my fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. Oh, I thought we were on a Dutch angle because of the buildings in the background. I was really confused. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside me telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What is happening? What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a regular human being like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her. To find out who she is and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, we mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. Who's to say she won't try it again when she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it'll be all my fault. It's no good. I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Dekka? Well, there's not much we can do until she's awake. Fucking wait, what? I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be trying to decide her fate before we even know who she is. In the meantime, we'll have to be patient and hope that she comes around soon. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see to Urianger's errands. I can't help but notice now that every time she does an emote, her sleeves clip with the daggers. We've taken a bongo break, I see. Fair enough. The people we're on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. Yeah, the clip and do happen. Ooh. Alright, easy teleport. I wonder who we're talking to. Oh yeah, there is a Moogle. Neat. I like his hat. He's trying so hard to be a respectable member of society. Unlike some Moogles I could name. And look at him. It's a heavy bag, but he can't let it touch the ground because then it would get dirty. He spent his whole morning polishing it to be ready because he's responsible. And he wants to give the mail the respect he deserves. It deserves. Can you get his hat? Good question. Wait, you can get his hat. Neat. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to two members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. Sup? That's Ghoul, who's interested in trading for any relics we find in the empty. Apparently he mostly deals in exotic weapons and whatnot, but he's agreed to keep us supplied with whatever else we can't get from the Crystarium, whatever. Now, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Ah, Reen. What a relief it is to see you returned unharmed from your expedition. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than we expected. Dekka, I'd like you to meet Luri. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As a representative of the Settlement Council, I'm here to oversee the delivery of equipment deemed necessary to your mission. Okay. Where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. So we have Louis from the Settlement Council. Question. What is the Settlement Council? I assume it's someone who's like, hey, we want to like actually live somewhere that's not Norvrant again? Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about it in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here, Deca. You should get some rest. Also, Toucans, I will ban you. Watch out. No, I won't. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we can give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle. You go, tiny friend. I mean, the continent is Norvrant. Yeah, but, like, the planet is... What's the name of the planet, actually? The planet in... No, I mean, like, in the source, the name of the planet we're on, I'm pretty sure we just call it Heidelin? They never say the name of the planet, do they? I see. Though it is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Arena and Deca until we know more. Why? Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it is too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her, after all. The Oracle of Darkness. Oh! Neat! I pray it is not true. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do 2 more trials and then stop. We'll do this in 2 sittings. The second sitting won't be until Sunday at the earliest because I'm going to be busy. Friday, I'm busy hanging out with people. Saturday, we have the trials and maybe Halo 2 on Legendary Co-op with my friend Zoe, who we did the Cursed Halo stream with. I'm not sure yet. Sunday, I'm not doing anything. So maybe we'll finish this up on Sunday. But first, we have to even get to the trials. So let's do that. To keep us from jumping to conclusions. That doesn't... whatever. There you are. I'm part of the team helping with the highly classified and very, very secret thing. The fact of the matter is I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about the girl who was brought back from the empty. She's finally woken up, you see. Cool. Did I say that they weren't raids again? Yell for it. And Deca, too. I keep calling them trials, but there's not really any difference between a normal raid and a trial, is there? So, I will make the mistake again. We heard the news from Thancred. Is it true? Why, yes, it most certainly is. What's the difference between raids and trials? Apparently, her name is Gaia. She claims to be a free citizen of Yulmore, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Eden. She's lost her memory. Parts of it, at the very least. We also cannot be sure whether she's telling the truth or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. And Thancred's with her now, is he? Yes, he's taken her to Yulmore, mainly to verify what she's told us so far. Quiz the locals, that sort of thing. And after that, the plan is to come back here, though they're taking rather longer than I anticipated. I do hope nothing is amiss. They're more or less the same, though the loot system and the difficulties are different. That makes sense. You need to finish some of the main story before you can finish Eden. Oh, I was told to do the trials before I did 5.2. Good grief, are you always this slow? At this rate, it'll be dark again before we know it. The night sky returning is all well and good, but doesn't mean... But it does make each day seem awfully short. And are you still dragging your heels back there? At least act like you've got a purpose, would you? Well, I'm happy they specifically mentioned that she's around the same age as Minfilia, but a little bit older. Now look here, I'm not one of your servants. Why don't you try carrying your own luggage for a change? Thancred, you're back! Lean! Buddy, you got a sister! You lot are a sight for sore eyes. Yes, even you, Urianger. Guy and I have just finished shipping her personal effects from Yulmore. I'm glad we could finally meet. Properly, I mean. So, did you learn anything useful? Other than where she lives, not an awful lot. Her supposed neighbors barely knew the first thing about her. Hells, she barely knows the first thing about herself. A recollection of her life in Yulmore is patchy at best. Was that subtle facial animation that I didn't really get to see while I was reading down here? Of her being like, eh. But she seemed convinced that she'll gain her memory if she accompanies us, and so she invited herself to join our merry band. And for her first act, she ordered me to carry her luggage. If you insist on standing around talking shit, might I suggest finding a place to sit down first? My feet are killing me. Then perhaps you should have chosen more sensible footwear. Still, it's not such a bad idea, shall we? She is the opposite of lean. I can only assume this ends in an adoption, but, you know, there's a lot of different ways for it to possibly go. But I probably shouldn't bombard her with questions. What a nice girl Aline is. Right. Hey, weren't you riding a Sin Eater? Should we ask about that? Why is Dekka sitting? Why not give Thancred the seat? He's the guy who carried the luggage from Yulmore. So you don't remember anything at all? Not attacking us, not falling unconscious? Such selective amnesia would rightly raise suspicion within those of a cautious mind. Yet, if she doth speak the truth, it would lend credence to my current hypothesis, though admittedly some further... Not now, Urianger. She's only just woken up. We don't want to bore her back to sleep. In any case, I prefer to follow my instincts, and they telling me that Gaia means us no harm. After much deliberation, I thought it only right to let her know about our work in the empty, as a sign of goodwill. After all, trust works both ways. Though I would ask you, Dekka, not to let your guard down just yet. So you're the one I'm supposed to have fought. Come to think of it, I recognize you from somewhere. So you should, considering you tried to kill me. Fine. Okay, no, that's good. Oh, I thought you were using bind to refer to bad lean bean. Oh, I get it. Okay, it took me a second. Well, if Thancred's version of events is anything to go by, you weren't exactly holding your back yourself. Still, it seems I didn't give you much of a choice but to defend yourself, so let's call it even. Not that I have any recollection of it. It's like remembering fragments of a dream, only to realize those things actually happened. It's as though my whole life has been leading to this. Thou speakest as though thou didst expect these events. I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me. Pardon? I can't see it, but It's as though there's someone else inside me. And I can hear its voice in my head. It whispers to me and lets me use its power. Magic, I suppose you could call it, now that I know much about that sort of thing. Well, it's not Emmett Selk. Right? And this power alloweth thee to tear open the fabric betwixt realities, that thou mayest call forth the ether-starred denizens of what remaineth of the 13th. What? Was that supposed to mean something, or are you just spouting random words at me? He's dead and we killed him. Minfilia also died. Honestly, I don't know how you all put up with this. I've only just met him and his insufferable prattle is already giving me a headache. Well, Thancred likes you now. Gods, I still can't believe I'm having this conversation. And to think I was flying about in a suit of armor waving a sword. That doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else inside you. Like Minfilia was inside me. Well, you tried to keep a secret from her and she pieced it together herself. Suck my dick, Urianger. Aye, the similarities cannot be ignored. Though it is too early to say with certainty, Gaia may well be the Oracle of Darkness. The Oracle of Darkness? What does that mean? It means you may have been right when you said she has something in common with Emmett Selk. Those who have been used as a living host by Anassian have no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. But Gaia seems to have some memory still, even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Minfilia. And though Rena was very much her own person, Minfilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin to that of our dear departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of the darkness which hath come to reside within her. But I was born like this, and my parents, they both had black hair too. Or at least, I think I did. It's been so long since I saw them, I can't remember too well. Good news, Urianger. We have another orphan. Thancred, sorry. But enough about me. You're Minfilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light, who they were hosting in Yulmore? That's right, though imprisoning is a better word. They kept me locked away, and I didn't know much about Yulmore and its people, or the rest of the world for that matter. I see. And how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the Warrior of Darkness? Well, it all started when a bus passed through. Yes, I still remember the day when everything went raving mad and Lord Vothri fled. Everything after that is still a blur, though. From what Gaia's told me, she wasn't part of the mob that attacked us. But how was she able to resist Vothri's control? Train? No. Train? Oh, shit. Did I confuse it? Is it train here and bus in the source? Or is it bus in the source and train? Fuck. Someone keep me honest. Are we taking a bus system? Okay, buses back in the source, trains in the first. My bad. Excuse me. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, allow me to explain the lore of the channel. You see. God. Yes, inspired by the trope of like someone being like, let me explain everything, and then a bus passes and then everything is explained. I leave the rest of the metaphors and exercise to the viewer. Mayhap 'twas the intervention of this fairy of whom she speaketh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere as soon as Eden took flight. This is just a guess, but I'd say that the fairy reacted to it in some way, and for whatever reason made me go after it. Elix, that was such a fucking reach. God damn. Have you ever considered the NBA? like, bro? You gotta have careful consideration when you're trying to drop the bussy in. Okay? Reaching is a foul in the NBA. Damn it, I don't follow sports. That's a lie. I follow sumo. That counts, right? Yes, that seems like the only explanation. I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough nattering. I'm going back to Eden. What? But why? The fairy wants something from Eden, and knowing what that is will bring me a step closer to discovering what exactly has been living in my head all these years. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chit-chat. So I'm going, and that's that. She really is just evil Rhine. Reen, whatever. Rain? How the fuck do you pronounce her name? Gaia, wait! Insufferable. Utterly insufferable, yet we can't well leave her to her own devices. Come on. Wait, is it actually Reen? Okay. Got you. Right. I can't well be expect. Wait, where am I going? Oh, there. Okay. Can't wait to find her passed out, just like, carry me. Hence the joke being, okay. It's a voiced cutscene. Listen, I haven't had a voiced cutscene in a minute, and I'm bad with names. She is a good bean. She is third best girl. Fourth best girl? Yeah, fourth best girl at this point, yeah. But still, it's close. Yeah. She's fourth. First is Alize. Next is Kyle. Then there's Ishtola. And then there's Reen. And if you want to argue that Reen is a better being than Alize, then that's your opinion, and you're perfectly given then. Number one, Alize. Number two, y'all figure that shit out. Fucking, I never say this word, but fucking based, toucans. Everyone else figure it out. Alize is first, I don't give a shit. Is she gonna use evil magic powers? Darkness magic powers, whatever. Gaia! It's fine, she can fight. Look, her coat isn't even on her shoulders. That means she's a badass. Seems I have no choice. Did you do something? Is it just... I was gonna ask if it was gonna explode. Alright. Neat. Hey, remember her mechanics? No, I was too busy getting hit by all of them to pay attention. What am I? That happened to my cousin once. That bug handled those mechanics better than our DPS. Alright, new joke to run into the ground. Let's go. Such that we're all tearing open the veil between the 1st and the 13th is a different matter entirely. We should be thankful she's not of a mind to turn that power against us for now. The destructive blast that manifests as an even span time after the initial canning with sufficient mastery, such a second spell could be made to smite the target precisely the same moment. Its tactical potency cannot be done. You know, that's actually really funny, because when I started this, I was like ambiently wondering about how I would design a new class. There's only like 3 people who could have even possibly been there, but you might remember me going into a rant about the difference between like tank, DPS, and healer, and how they all execute on different things. I believe my summary was somewhere along the lines of like, healers play reactively, tanks, like they have a bunch of buttons, but they have to know when to hit them. They don't have like a specific rotation or anything for healing. They just have a bunch of different healing buttons and they need to know when to press them by watching what everyone else is doing. Tanks focus on the enemy that they're tanking against and press buttons in reaction to it as opposed to the party. And then there's the DPS who just do damage rotations. Something along that lines was what my, like, where I settled. So a DPS class with delayed DPS was something that I thought about. And honestly, Urianger saying that makes me think like, ooh, if you're going to do a DPS class with delayed DPS, it'd be really funny to have like a setup spell, and then after 3 seconds it goes off, and you need to hit a different spell while it goes off for maximum damage. That would be a fun rotation. A fun and very complicated rotation. What are you all gawping at? I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So, this is the power of the fairy you spoke of. It's also called doing your rotation. Yeah, but you know, there's a difference between how DPS classes do their rotations, even if in effect they're doing the same thing. Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use its power. But there are things I can't even explain. Holes ripped in thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly-looking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But worst of all is all the dark energy that comes from inside. This power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me, never truly mine. And even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spells to work. So in some way, you don't have any control over the magic. Well, it's not as if I ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Unfortunately, it's part and parcel of traveling through Almarang. And while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Reen, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden. There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again, so the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. I must concur with Thancred's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origin and still less of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risks, dost thou still wish to pursue this course? I do. It wasn't so long ago that I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me thought that was for my own good too. But if we shut Gaia away for our own convenience, we're no better than Vothri and Anji. No, the fuck we aren't. I mean, yes, the fuck we are. What? You fucking teenager. I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. We're not locking her away. We're like, hey, give us like a week so that we don't blow up the ether of the planet accidentally, and then we can figure this out. Like, I feel like that's a very reasonable thing to do. Even knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? Well, I can't say fairer than that. How about you, Urianger? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Mine apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice to say that thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Reen, I never doubted you. But make no mistake, the danger that Urianger and I spoke of is all too real. If you're prepared to go through with this, we'll be right there beside you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I couldn't care less who I travel with, but if we're going to go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come along then and don't fall behind. Reen, you're gonna regret this so fast. We're gonna be locked in a fucking car with her for like several hours. I just know that she's going to listen to whatever music we put on for like 30 seconds, call it shit, put on her aux the whole time, and then play like music that everybody else hates. I just fucking know. Is that a gif of Kirby pulling out a shotgun? Excellent. I don't know. I feel like I'm convinced at this point that Gaia probably shouldn't come with us. It does feel like it's something that can wait like a day. Why couldn't you leave this crafting board soak instead of all the way out here? Jay, don't bother explaining. Whatever the reason is, I'm sure it's something frightfully uninteresting. Let's be about it, shall we? Blah, blah, blah. Restore the empty. Cool. It might be a bit of a tight squeeze with the 5 of us, but we'll manage. Perhaps Urianger can sit on top of our luggage. Yeah, that seems about right. It's such a good buggy. You are so right. That's a Dragon Ball ass buggy. You are so... Oh my god, you're so right. Alright, Gaia needs to complain. Let's tend to business quickly. Everything seems fine as far as I can tell. And... Elastra's not meant to be. Yeah, fair enough. Right, so, there it is. Here we go. Mean to him, it's what he deserves. We're talking about Urianger, I assume? I feel like I missed something. This is very cheerful music. Eden. Well, I'll find the answers I seek. He's a good boy. The bringer of the flood, the first eater. Would it lead me to my past or my future? Would it wait on the path ahead, I couldn't say. But I had no choice but to take the first step. This is the overworld music for Final Fantasy VIII Blue Fields. Neat. Where is my pen? There it is. I need to write the guy has memory loss. Yeah. Okay, same dialogue. Whatever. Right, Gaia, let's go. We have 2 more trials to do tonight. In case that hasn't been hammered over your head like a billion times, all these raids are live references to Final Fantasy VIII. Yep. That makes sense. Oh, I didn't realize that the trial bosses are probably also referenced in Final Fantasy VIII. But, yeah. I know what it's like. It was the same for me. But I was lucky because Thancred freed me from Yulmore, and I had a chance to see the world. More importantly, though, I met all kinds of people, and they taught me not to live in another shadow, but to be myself. Maybe one day you'll have that chance too. Guy's gonna snap. Said your piece, have you? One day? What's that supposed to mean? I don't know how the great Oracle of Light sees such things, but for someone like me who's only known life in Yulmore, there was no tomorrow, there was no future, only the here and now. And while we waste our time on these meaningless conversations, I feel each moment of my life slipping away. Time, it won't wait. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am. I'm sorry, Gaia. Gaia? That's probably not even my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember. That's when the fairy whispered to me, Gaia. But if you grew up in Yulmore, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or had been turned into sin eaters. Those whose faces and names I still remember, that is. In the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, I've never been the most sociable person, but still. Well, even if it's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's what I'll call you. And if you're really willing, instead of the Oracle of Light, please call me Reen. It's not the name I was born with. That's long forgotten now. But the one the people whom I consider family gave to me. Is that so? Everyone in the club getting emotionally constipated. Well, as much as I'd love to keep up this chatting, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would have reacted to Eden in some way, but so far, nothing whatsoever. Also, I don't know who Squall is. I assume it's Final Fantasy VIII. From what I gather... Oh! Squall's the main character of Final Fantasy VIII. I remember from people shitting on Squall, I think. Squall is... I have never played Final Fantasy VIII. I'm happy I remembered he was the main character. From what I gather, it wasn't until Eden started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Okay, y'all can have a war while I get through the cutscene. Perhaps if we would actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. If you got elements to restore, or whatever it was, why don't you hurry up and get it over with? At once, your ladyship, of course. It might not be best to resign ourselves to her mannerisms. A good thing we're not wholly unfamiliar with attending nobility given certain company of the Scions. Of whomsoever dost thou speak, I wonder. Good facial expressions from Thancred. Alright, everyone, I think we've talked for long enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Eden. By arcane systems, I mean why the fuck is it like this, not something literally called an arcane system. Are you saying I would love it, or are you saying that you would love me reacting to it and yelling angrily about it? Because I can't help but feel you're saying one thing, but meaning a very different thing. Concept of the flight we could return to end the world when we least expect it. I wish this moment would last forever. Oh my god, until they were selected for ascension by Lord Voth, they were never to be seen again. Since I had no other relatives... Oh no! Oh... Do we tell her that she probably ate her parents? Oh no. Well, I'm sure it's fine. Since I had no other relatives or even any close friends to speak of, I was left alone in the world. A past like that hardly seems worth remembering, does it? And what does everyone else have to say? Fuck. Now my pen! Means I'll chat with Gower reminded me that there are things we have in common too. The day that we saw again, this surname Waters was one I'll never forget. I did not know Thancred's last name was Waters. Taking out of me. It came to a sense it made between you. Right. I believe it is in the name itself, but the bonds it symbolizes that matter most. Isn't that cute? I've done some reading about the land swallowed up by the flood, but it's no easy task to find location to the dominant element. I'm glad we have a Rianche to point us in the right direction. Oh, man. Sorry, I have this image stuck in my head. Okay, there's no joke here. There's just actual, like, huh. Like, we're talking about, like, being given a name and have it being given meaning because of who gave it to you. And I have this image stuck in my head of a trans person realizing they were trans and then going to, like, their best friend or something and being like, hey, can you name me? And it's just like, oh. The idea of it is making me go, oh, that would be so sweet. I could make that. We'll take that little thought, we'll file it away for later, should I ever write a story at any point. Following the initial changes wrought by the release of water in Earth, the empty hath displayed no further signs of alteration. Stability, some may call this to be satisfied, but in truth it is passivity. A passivity stemming from light's ever-pervasive presence. If we are to break the status quo, we must needs employ a catalyst. A third element that shall rouse and stabilize those unleashed energies in activity. Therefore, I propose lightning. So the primal would be Rama, yes? From what I've heard, he's a guardian of the forest and not particularly keen on conflict. But you've actually fought him, haven't you? I don't remember the Rama fight very well, but I do remember his beard. Ah, yes. Thancred mentioned that he most closely resembles a person than a beast, unlike most other primals. Apparently he tends not to move about so much. I'm glad to see our lessons have paid off. Oh, right, this fight. Oh, no, what do you mean, oh, right? Well, it's like you say. If you want to call forth an accurate representation of the primal, I should picture it in my mind as clearly as possible. At the very least, it's worth a try, but the rest is up to Deca. Uh-oh. Alright, Bryce, call your shot now. Do you want to main tank this one, or do you want to off tank this one? Because you've been off tank the first 4, so again, anytime you want to claim main tank, just say it. In order for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes? So rather than sitting in one spot while we exchange anecdotes, why don't we get this blast thing moving first? You get to main. I don't feel like that's a gift. One must admit, the suggestion is not without merit. Lean, might I suggest that Gandalf Thunder Plains is our next location? These plains, it is right, were perpetually blanketed in storm clouds, the only source of illumination, the ceaseless barrage of lightning. The ambient ether that lingereth there shall provide ideal conditions for the summoning. Aw, there's a trans YouTuber who got to talk to her mom about what name she was considering for her daughter. That is so cute. Then that's where we're headed. Come on, Eden, we've got a job to do. This should be as good a spot as any. Alright, Deca, whenever you're ready. I know that I was almost, I talked to my mom about this when I was like 12 or 13 or something. I know I was almost named Henry, which was weird as a kid, and still feels weird now. It's like, oh, I could have been Henry. That feels wrong. My name is Will. Alright, ready, check. I hope y'all aren't in combat at this point. Neat. What set of trials are we on? Okay, Eden's verse. I don't think I actually wrote down my notes from 5.1 either, thinking about it. No, I definitely did not. Which is really bad, because I did that like a week and a half ago, so now I'm going to need to figure that out. Yeah, Kevlar, if you want in, I'm going to be writing down notes for like a couple minutes, so now's your chance. Eden's verse, we start with Fulmination, which is Ramu. And Lightning. Okay. What data center? Yeah, Crystal Diabolos, yeah. Let me take a second while we're giving Kevlar a second. Yeah, I don't think I wrote down my notes actually from last play session. Okay, apparently I might have, because there's a post-game layer. Let's see what disappears when I activate it. No, I definitely did not write down my notes. Plan to store souls in aura sites. Bay a lug, summoner, pig to help the sick. What are my notes here? Chai is the mayor of Yulmore now. Vother's dad / assistant. Rendon is his assistant. I have a note here about Lord Nerva fighting for throne. New white-robed figure, new Ardbird. Oh, that did happen, didn't it? Sorry, reading my own handwriting is also hard. Oh yeah, so there's Garlemald is in Civil War right now. I could probably just write down here everything that happened in 5.1. Okay, let's worry about that later. Who was joining in? Kevlar, what's your ETA? Because it depends on that. I'm gonna have to write down 5.1. I'm just gonna write it down as like a blue thing because we didn't really learn that much. Loading in now. Okay. Yeah, this could basically be stuck to as a blue check thing. I kind of want to write down the elements. But yeah. So when we write our notes, we'll probably write 5.1 is just like stretched along the bottom here, and then just like take a corner to write down all the shit that's happening with Eden, because it is kind of a lot. Let's see. Everyone hit. The ready check succeeded. This is Kevlar. I was about to ask. Are we not friends? Invite to party. Okay, cool. Ready check. Good thing I readied up. Kevlar, do you have a DPS or will we need someone to swap? It's not a big deal, but as the person joining. I could do any role. I could play whatever. Kevlar, why don't you just swap to DPS? Because I need to make sure that y'all don't fall into the infinite void of like, oh, let me. I am in charge now. Kevlar is a DPS. I have decreed it so. If you would please. I just want to get into the trial, and like we can have people discuss this. If y'all want, while I'm doing the next cutscene, y'all can swap if you want. We already have another tank, so we have Vice. His Gunbreaker is showing. Okay, let me ready check. Make sure that we're all good. It's not showing that you swapped, but I'm assuming that you did. Yeah, they're barred now. Okay, cool. Right. So as long as Australia's all good. Vice? Not the other tank. Still ready on my way back to controller. Alright. Queue up. I trusted you. Alright. Here we go. The second we load in, I'm starting.
There's no turning back. Get ready!
Oh, voice lines. Neat. I wonder how similar to Ramu it will be. Will it have a big beard? It better have a big beard. Yeah, that's not, you know, I'm gonna give it to her. Oh my god, Gimp, you're so right.
This is Ramu.
Wait, it's Ramu? Sorry, I was just censoring his bare chest. I don't know if that's TOS or not. Fuck him up! Get his ass! Okay, sorry, I have to actually pay attention during these trials because playing as a tank is definitely the role I'm the least comfortable with. Spears of Lightning. To me, Stratosphere summons. What is this? Okay, it's just a bunch of random attacks, I guess. Everyone's... Oh! Shit, okay. Fair play. I guess I was supposed to see that coming somehow. Right. Everyone's running away. I'm just gonna stand over here because this is where the healers are, and I trust this to be the safest spot. Okay, no, apparently we're good. Divine Judgment bolts. Okay. Ow. Okay, so Divine Judgment bolts is just the AoE. I will do my best not to get nuked again. Tribunal summons. There's a purple orb. Is the purple orb... Should I be touching these? Oh, surge protection. Okay. What? Pikachu? Okay, I don't... Oh, fuck. Well, I dodged that by pure chance. But I dodged it, so it's fine. Stratosphere summons. This is the one where one of them explodes again, right? Okay, there's 4 of them now, so I need to pay careful attention to which one is unique. The short one, the short one, the short one. No! Damn it! I did not make it in time. Oh, I also just wasted a gun charge, damn it. I should turn on my take stance in case Bryce dies. Okay, I'm assuming I should probably have a surge protection. That sounds useful. I'm just trying to go clockwise around it. Okay. I still don't know what the orbs really do, but it's fine. Probably. Easy enough not to get pushed off here. Oh, I see the thunderstorm spawning over there. Oh shit, I see the thunderstorm spawning. Here? Is here good? Is this the... This was not what I thought it was. Okay. I didn't see those at all. Okay, yeah, I wasn't ready. Whoops. Cool. Stratosphere summons. Okay. Whichever one is tiny. I'm ready for it this time. I'm gonna dodge the attack for once. Well, they're dead. No, they're fine. Gary's Bolt. I don't remember which one that is. Should we? It's fine. I still don't know what surge protection does. Reducing the damage to attacks. Okay, that makes sense. I see that coming. Should I be worried about the things charging at me? Probably. Yep. Crippling blow? I think not. Reduce damage. Let's go. I'm a good off tank. I can help. Someone better use the fucking limit break. There we go. Yeah. And it's dead. Let go. Look at in-game chat. Uh-oh. You won't know more than 2 surge protection at a time. Well, good to know. Whoops. I made such a big deal about making sure Bryce... double checking whether or not Bryce wants main tank. And then I died instantly and Bryce became the main tank. I don't think I'm very good at this game. Alright. Oh, we're being surrounded by people. So that thing was created based on your memories. Maybe there's a way we can use Eden to summon the fairy like that. I'm my aunt Guy the entire time you were fighting Lamu. And besides that, they just said how to pronounce Lamu and I forget it. And besides the sort of reaction you might expect from someone watching you take on a half-man, half-flying horse thunder god, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The fact that Eden itself also showed no signs of being affected by her presence can only be a good thing. But I'd understand if Gaia herself were a little more than disappointed that she's no closer to the answers she seeks. Leon J. Once again, it was a most superlative display of thy presence. I'm Googling it again. A competitive test of a horse's ability to jump large obstacles in show jumping? What? And not the definition that I should use, but fuck it, it's the one I imagine he's using. I thought I was quite prepared to expect anything, but I didn't expect Ramen to turn out quite like that. Appearance aside, he was quite aggressive as well. The Sylph's belief in him as a Carthan guardian clearly makes a difference to his temperament. Anyway, I'm just glad it's over. Let's get back to camp and see if anything's changed. It was a centaur, to be fair. Oh, I noticed. I also think it's very funny. Me doing something for the first time. Oh, why are people standing over there? Dies. That's why people are standing over there. True! Okay, so what did lightning do? Well, the crystal's now purple. I don't notice a change in the environment. Huh. The crystal's a different color, but apart from that, it all looks the same. May look the same, but it feels different. The air has grown slightly more humid, as it does before rain. I have to say, I'm not exactly prepared for wet weather. If Eden can control elements and so on, can't you tell it to send those clouds somewhere else? Speaking of which, I'm not very impressed with its so-called powers. If changing yellow crystals to purple is the extent of its abilities, it's no surprise the fairy didn't bother showing up. I hope that whatever's next is more worthwhile. The look on Owen's face. Rather than influencing the ground beneath our feet, Eden hath brought change to the firmament above. And yet, 'tis clear a more dynamic element is required for the natural cycle of precipitation and evaporation to be complete. We need movement. Would wind do the trick? Most certainly. It seems we have a plan. Let's not dwell too much on the effects of each individual element, and instead focus on seeing them all restored. The power of an oracle. Not to be sniffed at, it seems. All my life you were a constant companion, your voice ever seeping into my mind. Why then of all times did you abandon me? Sorry, this is Gaia. I'm deaf even to the crashing of thunder. Or were you simply biding your time? What an asshole. I mean, she should be an asshole right now. I suppose it makes sense, but she's such an asshole. You strike me as a 17, 18-year-old girl. Yeah, that seems about right. One plan fails to achieve the desired effect, so you move on to the next with minimal brooding and prattling. Seems we're finally learning. She's terrible. I love her. She's slightly older than Reen, it was said, and Reen is 16, so she's 17, 18. And she has the attitude for it, yeah. I'm not sure what I was expecting to see after restoring the lightning element, but I did feel a little disheartened. Still, as Thancred and Urianger say, there are changes taking place, even if they're not immediately obvious. Ever so slightly younger than Trin. Oh, I must have gotten confused with the Alfino Alize. Yeah, so she's 16, 17-ish. That makes sense to me. Hell, she could be 15. As much as I bemoan Urianger's long-winded explanations, we'd be lost without him to take care of all the ethereal science and whatnot. Obviously, I'm quite sparing with my praise, as I wouldn't want to go to his head. Oh my god, they are so married. Ere we set out once more, might I ask if thou art familiar with the process by which rain is meant to fall? I shouldn't, but it's an elegant conspiracy. It certainly would not be beyond the elegance to manipulate the weather, if such is thy suggestion. But it is of the naturally occurring phenomena that I would speak. Cool, Dekka's canonically a conspiracy theorist now, I guess. Fuck. With the restoration of our first element, the empty was once more blessed with the most essential ingredient in the cycle of precipitation: water. Under normal circumstances, the heat existent in the atmosphere would cause water to evaporate from the land's surface. An invisible vapor, it is borne by the wind high into the firmament, where it doth condense as clouds before descending once more, returning to the land in the form of rain. It seems we need a wind-aspected ether to create more clouds. That hasn't rained yet, means there aren't enough. And even before that, we need fire-aspected ether to make the water evaporate. Seems to me that one's not much good without the other. Why don't you just draw out both elements together? You're suggesting that Dekka fight two deiform entities, each one as deadly as Ramu, at the same time. Do you realize how absurd that is? And yet, 'tis a notion that doth warrant further consideration. No! No! Oh, you can't be serious! Cast your minds, if you will, to the elemental wheel I did show to you in the Booksman's shelves. I should take a screenshot of this, actually. Shit, hang on. Wind giveth the rise to lightning, whose spark doth produce fire. By restoring both wind and fire in tandem, we may maintain balance between these dynamic elemental forces. Okay. Oh, fuck. The ensuing battle shall indubitably present an ordeal unlike Dekka has ever faced. I believe, however, that this path doth lead to the prize we seek. Okay, I got a screenshot. Gonna stick that in my notes real quick. Clean it up later. Oh, so perhaps it's not absurd after all. Eh, Thancred? There's a key to turn off HUD so you can get a clean shot. Oh, neat. Does it turn off dialogue? Neat! I wouldn't dream of questioning Urianger's grasp of the science behind it. My concern is for the burden this would place not only on Dekka, but Reen as well. What do you both make of the plan? If Urianger thinks it's worth, I'm willing to give it a try. As long as you know that what you're laying yourselves in for, you're gonna need all your strength, so see that you get plenty of rest. 9 logs for the mine. Gaia! I keep saying her name wrong. Reen, whatever. She's left to brood. Alright. This will be the last trial that I do tonight. So let's see what Gaia has to say before we move on. But after the Lord in the night returned, everyone in Gilmore started thinking differently. It was only a short amount of time to think it, and I couldn't believe how much it had changed. It was almost as though under Lord Vothi's rule, time had stopped moving altogether. And when it ended, life went back to how it was supposed to have been. They realized that they held their whole lives at them to make plans to look forward to a new day. Feels like I'm the only one who can't move on, as if I'm still stuck in the past. What's worth, I can barely remember any of it. Even so, I can't stand the way they act as if the past never happened, choosing to forget it all. Well, that's... Whew, buddy. What you to rally your spirits. This is what I do to my friends whenever they seem depressed. I'm like, hey, let's go! Gunblades are also not cameras. True! I mean... Yes, you're right. There's no use in trying to pilot Eden while I've got other things on my mind. It's about Gaia, you see. Isn't she such an asshole? The truth is, apart from Alize and Alfino, I hardly know anyone my own age. I thought that I should make an effort to be nice to Gaia, but, well, you've seen how she is around me. Reen just wants to make friends. I understand that she's got her own problems to deal with, but I thought that maybe I could help her in some way. It's not my place to intrude, and I should probably just leave her be until we finish destroying the elements. After all, that's more important, isn't it? Let me talk to Gaia while you concentrate on the task at hand. Shouldn't we let Urianger talk to Gaia? Is what I would have said once upon a time. Seems to me that you're the one best qualified to take care of this little problem. I know she can be a little bit prickly, to put it mildly, but if anyone can get through to her, it's you. Although we've only known her for a short while, we're all she's got, and I think she realizes that. Just let her know she's not alone, and she'll come around eventually. It's like the cat rule. 3 days to stop panicking about her new environment, 3 days to come out, and 3 days to love you, right? Alright, I'll give it a try. Do you have any advice? Urianger can talk the hind legs off of Behemoth. Why not ask him? Urianger is very emotionally adept. He's the one who was able to help Reen when she hated her dad. Though I am proficient in many tongues, such as Fae, I cannot claim to be as well versed in the parlance of the younger generation. Their predilections and inclinations are a mystery I have yet to unravel. I don't know much about it either, but I believe I have a plan. Before she even woke up, I've been asking Lena about what's popular in the Crystarium. I thought it might be nice to show Gaia around the place one day, you see? So that's what you were doing. Suppose it makes for a nice change of pace from all that studying. And I must commend thee on thy choice of confidant. The captain's powers of observation maketh her a veritable font of wisdom concerning the behavior of the Crystarium citizenry. Ah, I don't know why that look of like, why was that face on Reen so good? She was just like, yeah, praise me. Yes, and now's the time to put that knowledge to good use. Don't let the fear of rejection hold you back. Persistence is the key. Speaking from experience by any chance? Get his ass. Whatever do you mean? Lessons learned from days spent in pursuit of fair ladies. Of ladies fair, one might suspect. You couldn't help yourself, could you? It's alright, Thancred. Your secret's safe with me. May I remind you that the reason we're here is to create a better future for everyone in the First, which includes you and Gaia. Well, it might not be the same scale as bringing life back to the empty. If you're able to befriend her, that will be another way of contributing to a brighter tomorrow. So go on. She's waiting for you. All this hype. Reen's gonna say one word, guy's gonna be like, fuck off. And Reen's gonna be like, alright, goodbye. Fuck, damn, shit. Fuck, damn, shit. Alright, asshole. Pray tell, what is this skibbity toilet? You had best observe the conversation from within earshot. What, am I gonna hide behind a rock? Where am I gonna... Just Deca, like, hiding behind the Ethernet shard, like, hello? Don't mind me, do your little cute conversation. What is... Survey the designated location. Oh, okay. They're trying not to look like they're eavesdropping. We're all facing each other and muttering, and then we just all, like, start shuffling in unison. I want to give credit to Thancred, who's the only one who actually looked like he's not trying to listen. Uyandre's like, Deca's just started doing squats, and Thancred's just like, I will fucking kill both of you. Fair fucking credit, my man. What do you want? Oh, nothing really. It can wait till later. For all we know, there might not even be a later. If you got something to say, hurry up and spit it out. Is everything alright? Not feeling strange from being around Eden or anything? Is that what you came here to talk about? Actually, I want to ask you... The squatting has stopped. Would you like to go and have coffee biscuits with me? That's gonna be a no. What? Coffee biscuits. They serve them in the second serving in the Crystarium, and was talking about them, so I thought that maybe once we finished our work here, you and I could go there together. Let me get this straight. You came to talk to me about biscuits. Yes, they're light and crispy, and when you dip them in coffee, they go all nice and squidgy. The only reason you're even interested in that in the first place is because everyone else is doing it. Can't you think for yourself? I do what I want, when I want. After all, the world could end at any moment. That's not gonna happen. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Listen, Gaia, I understand what you're going through. Believe me, I do. But you mustn't lose hope. A new day will come. Then another and another. Life's not so bad if you give it a chance. You'll see. Shut up. You think you know me? Even I don't know who I am. Until I find the truth, I'll never be free. Then we'll find it together. I've seen enough pain, enough loss. I don't want to see any more. And that includes you, Gaia. Why do you care so much about other people? What have they ever done for you? I'm sure you haven't forgotten how we Morans treated you, the precious oracle of light. Like a bird in a cage. And yet you act as if none of it ever happened. So forgiving, so selfless. You and your family brought back the night sky, and you finally had the chance to lead a normal life. But instead, you're flying on in a giant sin eater, trying to turn a barren wasteland into some sort of paradise. And for what? I may not remember much of my past, but I'm fairly certain I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. Out of morbid curiosity, I'll see you through to the end, but if you think that makes us friends, you are very much mistaken. Gaia? Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Damn. The worst she can say is no. Not true, is it? I surmise that to keep Gaia waiting over long would only agitate her further. Yikes. Damn, what a shutdown. I'll kill her. Listen, I threatened to kill a lot of people. And Gaia's having a perfectly understandable emotional response for being a teenager and having all this shit happen to her. Still have to tell her that she probably ate her parents. I think it's probably safe. She's having a shitty enough day. It can't get worse. But you know, whatever. Means looking a bit down in the doldrums, but you let me worry about that. We can't allow anything to interfere with whatever goes on in your mind while summoning those primals. I think we both rested for long enough. Let's get started, shall we? I hope it all goes according to plan. Not you as well. Look, I've had enough small talk to last me a lifetime, so don't even bother. I believe you have a job to do, yes? Then be quick about it. To defeat the deiform manifestations of both the wind and fire shall require every last mote of thy strength. That thou hast triumphed over such beings in previous encounters should be at the forefront of thy mind as we commence the summoning. Alright. Where are we going this time, Urianger? The place called Ashfall doth satisfy our requirements, I believe. The fables speak of travelers sweltering beneath the blazing heat of the midday sun, while after nightfall slicing winds did tear at their cloaks. I see. Hopefully it won't be quite that bad when I draw out the elements. Aline, my dear, may I remind thee that to focus is not the same as to deny other follows. Whatsoever it is that troubleth thee, thou wouldst be better for acknowledging it. Yes, you're right, of course. It's Gaia that I'm worried about. That is well. May thy concern for her lend thee yet more strength. Being wanting to go on a date with me is so cringe. It's time. I'll begin drawing out wind and fire in equal measure. Deca, we'll only get one chance at this, so let's make it count. Why do I have a feeling it's going to be one primal with the strength of 2? Memories of Garuda and Ifrit rage through your mind. This can only go well. Do not miss your chance to blow. It only comes once in a lifetime. Yo. I don't want to yell and disturb my neighbors. They're so sweet. Right. Oh yeah, there's no Ixal. Shit. Alright. Ready, check. Let's give everyone a second. I need to write down Eden's Gate as a name. I fucked up my notes. Please excuse me. Sorry, I'm just writing down what we're doing. For my notes. So, wait, what? Verse. Okay. Okay, sorry. Here we go. No Ixal on the first. I love this trial. The remix is so good. Oh, I probably should have been paying attention to the fact that it was a remix. Neat. I do wonder. Actually, let me double check something. I feel like every time I use this, I leave like a lightning portal or something behind me. I keep seeing like rift tears around in the trial. I assume that someone, like some class, is dropping those, but I don't know what it is. Reaper. Okay, that makes sense. Jesus, okay. I don't know why I am not surprised by literally everyone in the chat answering. The only person who didn't answer was Evie and Cephalope, and like that's it. Everyone else just instant. I only said it because 5 other people said it. Well, then yeah, you are a true Final Fantasy nerd. Don't worry, it still fits you. Assuming we get it. Could you imagine how long these queue times would be if I wasn't streaming? Thank you all again. I thought it was a weird part of Endwalker at first. Oh yeah. Is Endwalker when Reaper was at it? That makes sense. I'm playing a Sage in Endwalker. I know that, which will be fun. It'll be my first time going back to playing an expansion as a healer since A Realm Reborn. And I want to play Sage. I want guns. Give me guns. Uh-oh, my stream froze. Uh-oh. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. So I guess that they just die. And for the rest of it, we wait to see when it pops. When it was just me and Evie doing these, they took like 30 minutes for some. Ugh. Yikes. You know, one nice thing about being catching up to Endwalker and Dawn Trail is I expect the queue times to be a little shorter. No, it's my net. Hold on, I'm on data. Aren't you in the party? Or, no. No. Okay. Also, damn, that's a lot of data. Is the one random just not... Oh, they've probably been in queue for like 30 minutes or something. They're probably not on their computer. I feel so bad for them if they miss out on it. Evie is red dotted. Ah, yeah. I'm scared. I feel so bad for this poor DPS. I want them to ready up so they don't miss their queue. Oh no. Wait, what? It was one of us. Oh. Are you playing Final Fantasy 14 on data, Evie? I forgot Evie was Yen Sid. Like, I'll give it a second. If they're still here. Let's see. Let's see. Well, they're still in the party. Restart. Okay. Alright. When you get in, just do a ready check then. And then we'll pop into the trial. What did it say about a penalty? Sure, it's fine. Alright, just a little bit of an internet mess up. It's alright. This gives me time to start worrying about my notes, I guess. Oh, I can fix this real quick. Let's go ahead and cut out everything that I don't want real quick. Bam. You know what, actually. Hey, don't do that or everyone will time out for a bit. That makes sense. Okay. 1201. 1201. 7282. need to check what X this is at. 6281, comma 2621. 6281 2621. 6281 2621. 6281 2621. 6281 2621. There we go. Trim that off. Sorry, let me in. Oh, are you? Has returned to the party. Okay, cool. Ready, check. Alright. The number of people who bail on Crystal Tower instantly when they see it. It's their matchmaking time and at least so screw 'em. Is Crystal Tower just that much longer than... Yes, thank you for reminding me that GIMP is open. It's alright. Scoot this down. Yeah, I'm okay with this just taking up this right-hand side of the thing. Honestly. Here we go. Last trial of the night, so don't feel bad about bailing out of the party after this. I'll probably just close the party after this straight up.
It worked! Both wind and fire have answered the call.
Uh-oh, that is way too accurate.
You're right!
Uh-oh. That is a very accurate Garuda, actually. If it is completely wrong, obviously. Alright, here we go. Pharaoh Storm. I don't know exactly what this means, but okay, I guessed. Superstorm, okay. Just a general hit everyone attack. Okay, heal check. Does he have a buff up? Where's my mouse? Damn, I don't really want to use a mitigation right now while she's doing... Whatever. Okay. Ow. What? Oh, I just didn't see the attack. Well, good job, Bryce. You're on fucking... It was fun while it lasted. I didn't even see her casting anything. I just fucked up all my buttons, but whatever, it's fine. I see the orbs. Should I? Oh, that makes sense. Shit! Oh, well, I'm being taken again. Shit. I did leave my, thing on, didn't I? Fuck. I activated my mitigation in time. It's fine. Hands of Hell. That sounds bad. Oh, well, that looks like... Have fun with that, buddy! Best of luck! Ow. Uh-oh, I can't activate a mitigation right now. Well, Bryce, have fun tanking again. What the fuck? can I assume that I want to not be there? Everyone's moving over here. Okay. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. I really should just stand next to people when I don't know what's going on. Are they gonna fuse? Nope. Oh! Good news, the idea of a main tank has gone away. Fair? Well, shit! Yeah, that is instant death if you go through that, huh? Oh, man. Do I have egg on my face? I see it. 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 Let's go. Oh, hey, and they're fusing. Neat. Oh, it's a good thing I was standing where I did, because I'm gonna be honest, I was just straight up not looking at the screen. My eyes were open, I was hitting buttons, but I was not here. Oh, good thing I dodged this attack too, by chance. Man, I'm getting really lucky. Let's see how long this keeps up. Man, as long as I don't have to move or pay attention, everything's going great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bryce is dead. The safety net is... I thought I was dead. Well, I'm just going to reduce this damage as much as I can and hope that that helps. I just saw like rings. Okay, well that's just staying here, I guess. Okay. Oh fuck, I wasted a charge there. Infernal Hound. Everyone's staying behind him? Okay, nope. I was just being silly. I probably shouldn't be standing facing the middle, but whatever. Now I'm scared to move. Hands of Hell. I feel like I recognize dying here. Okay, he's dead. Well, that was a limit break. Cool. I didn't even get to get hit by Sky Uppercut a second time. That was a fun fight. Makes me want to do the... I'm sad that there aren't extreme versions of this. They're just savages. Sorry, I forgot about resing for a bit, buddy. I died twice in every single trial we and every single raid we've done tonight. I have no legs to stand on. Alright, cool. And it's just the raid stuff. So let's get out of here. Savage or harder extremes. I mean, I'm into it. Okay, cool. Yep. That's it for me. Right. let's finish off this quest, and then that'll be it for tonight. Also, did Reen die? Also, did you express concern for Reen? Luckily, we managed to avoid major catastrophes. Please see you as successfully as you were at the Praetorium. And then they merged, yeah. That was incredible! I never imagined they would fuse together like that, but you took them down all the same. Well, it wasn't that big a deal. I suppose the main thing is that we are two elements closer to restoring the ether, the empty. Let's go and see what difference it made. Wait, hang on. Can we do... hang on. Wait. Can I do that emote again? What was that emote that Deca did? Me dying because I can't cast without standing still. This is homophobic. Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool crystal. Also, is Gaia just going to complain about it raining? It actually worked. Just like Urianger said it would. The gay rights crystal. It looks like a fruit by the foot. Everything we could have hoped for. I mean, they do have different, you know, similar but different stuff in this world. Watermelon, Jolly Rancher crystal. Alright, cool. And Bryce got it right, and we're done. Indeed, our endeavors have been repaid manifold. I wonder what will happen when we restore ice. Hey, we almost had a nice moment, Gaia. You gotta ruin it real quick. Oh, I thought she was slowly turning her head. It was just a pan. I thought she was just like, imagine what will happen when we restore ice. Is something the matter? One more element and then what? Then we get biscuits! You'll have achieved the impossible while I'll still be nothing. No memory, no past, no family, nothing. The world has either moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. So, almighty Eden, you can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories. Give me my life back, damn you! I still hunger. Uh-oh. Ah! Extinguish the accursed light. Awaken our true power. Enough riddles. Tell me who I am! You are... I am... Gaia. Gaia. This is probably fine. Gaia? What's wrong? Reclaim your memories, fulfill your destiny. Is she gonna stab Reen or something? Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't understand. Gaia, can you hear me? Get away from me! Sorry, I'm not gonna scream at 11:48 at night. Amidst the sound of falling rain, your voice called from within. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. She's fine. Okay, cool. And that will be it for me tonight. Is anyone still streaming? You know, like Theros playing Siege and the Silver campaign came out today, so I'll just... When will you finish the set of raids? Probably, Sunday, presumably. Because tomorrow I'm busy. Tomorrow's just hanging out with friends. Friday is gaming with friends. Saturday is the extreme trials for Stormblood, and maybe Halo 2 in the evening. And then Sunday, I think I've got free right now, but we'll see whether or not I spend Sunday streaming the trials or just relaxing. It'll depend on stuff, but probably Sunday. I mean, I find, despite it all, Final Fantasy XIV to be pretty relaxing, so we'll see what happens. All right, yeah, no, chill. I'm not going to even presume to be cool enough to have any sort of proper introduction when you raid someone like Lythero, so just go have fun. Have a relaxing rest of your night, and I will see y'all hopefully Saturday when we do the Stormblood extremes. So yeah, goodbye everybody. Bye-bye. And if you're still here...
Stairs, bravo. Look.
And
I got nothing. Go to bed.